sergeant?
Yeah.
I did not know that he was an instructor, like a screaming, yelling, angry instructor.
Yeah, he started when he started doing the PBS show after he left the military.
Yeah, I did not know that. Okay, I'm putting away the popcorn.
And I mean,
loud noises.
Mute. There's this thing called a mute button. Just saying.
Everybody knows Gunny from Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
And then what's his name? Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about Mr. Rogers?
Kylo Ren was in the Marine Corps. The guy that plays Kylo Ren.
That's scary.
I was gonna say, Mr. Rogers was a Marine or a Ranger.
Yeah, he had full sleeves. That's why he always wore long sleeve shirts.
Right.
Huh.
Well, just keep in mind, they were all of the generation that fought World War I.
Mel Brooks was in the Army.
Yeah, but he was in the Australian Army. So
No. He was in the United States Army. Apparently, when he was in World War II, he took part in the Battle of the Bulge.
Brooks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. Wow, I committed.
Yeah, and when the Nazis dropped all the propaganda, he set up a sound system and would just play music by a Jewish composer on repeat.
That sounds like Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks his movies that came out around that time. The Army funded or backed his As You Like It, came out in, I believe it was 1942 or 1944, and it was all about the Germans or Jewish actors in Poland.
Heck, even Drew Carey was in the Marines.
Well, that makes sense. He's from Cleveland.
Oh.
That's where his glasses came from.
There we go. Okay.
Yep, iconic glasses.
Lord Spade, thank you very much for the host. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a great night. We're going to get started here in the next few minutes.
Just actually join the Roll20 game now.
Doing a.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We're waiting for our DM apparently.
I feel so behind the times. I just got Disturbed's new CD, which was like 2 years old ago.
They have a new CD.
Hey, Mattisfy, what's going on, man? How you doing? Hope you're having a good night.
What's it called?
How'd your stream go?
It's alright. It's not quite as good as Indestructible or Asylum, but it was good.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this out there. Thorn, if I get a bunch of spam mail from this site, I will find you.
Dude, you're not gonna get any. You're not gonna get any spam mail.
I don't know how to actually send it. It's not letting me send it.
You click on the +1000.
Oh. Okay. It's still not letting me
Throw away email to sign up for shit?
No, I don't sign up for shit.
I got one that you can use.
Exactly.
There we go. Now let me. Come on, I'm not a robot. I wrote I'm not a robot. It's
there you go. I'll put one in Discord that you can use.
That's a big bitch, dude.
That's funny. No.
You know what? I'm doing it.
Are you still getting payback for having your email spammed everywhere?
No.
Yep.
Okay.
Bam! Done. We sent a confirmation email. Please confirm.
Oh no.
That's
Well,
Dude, RJ, thank you very much for the host, man. Much appreciated.
Because you know he's not going to confirm. That's just.
You didn't put your name in there, did you?
I may have.
It's gonna show. It's coming from my page on there, man.
Your page with my name and his email. You're gonna be so confused.
Send him a tweet saying, "Hey, can you confirm that email, please?"
I can't believe you did that. Oh, it's so rude.
You know he's gonna message me now and be like, "Did you hear about this shit?"
Good luck with that.
And Axe could be like, "Yeah, can you confirm the email, please?"
I did. I thought you would say yes.
Hey,
Just
Wally
talking all
McWaffles,
right
what's
now.
going on, man? How you doing
Catherine.
tonight?
That's great.
I don't really talk to him much anymore.
I don't talk to any of them. That's why
I'm still in the DoD,
Yeah.
but I don't really
Well,
talk to
no
him.
names. No names.
I left a reply, and my thing was, well, what are they gonna do? Like, unfriend me? I mean,
Take away your birthday, man. They're gonna take away your birthday. Good to hear, Wally. Good to hear. We're just having a little chit chat before we get started.
I try to stay out of all this crap, but every now and
Dude,
then I fall in.
it just finds you. Here you go, you jerk. It just showed up. Who was that from?
I don't know.
I'm still on my first glass of whiskey, guys. Let's hold this off. Give me one or two more glasses.
Where does
please.
it show up at? Oh,
On the
it
stream.
does show up
Yeah.
there.
Here you go,
That's
jerk.
from me.
Nice. Nice.
Hey, Wally, I
That's
appreciate
funny.
it, man.
Yeah, that's from me.
I'm pretty
You're
sure I
welcome.
followed you. Let me double check.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
I'm checking right now, Wally. Oh, sorry.
What?
I meant that for stream chat.
Meant what?
Oh, that.
Never mind.
hassle and the struggles of somebody on stream chat, Facebook chat, chat.
There you go, Wally. I tossed you a follow.
There's no way with everything that I'm doing.
all
and
the
already
different
I
things
can
are
stream on top of this.
Nugget biscuit, nugget and a biscuit. Where the fuck is it? I want to see my thing pop up.
Where did you even get that from?
What?
Did what from?
There's a song that's on that'll pop up every so often on my iHeart Radio Weird Al channel, and it's all about nugget biscuit, nugget and biscuit.
The fact that you have one of those just explains
Weird
a lot.
Al is fucking amazing.
Why do you
It
use
looks like a go watch.
Okay, this is how awesome Weird Al Yankovic is. More people recognize his lyrics to Michael Jackson songs. So instead of beat it, people think the lyrics to eat it. My butt is fat, and so is mine. Your butt is fat, so is mine. Weird Al is fucking amazing.
I don't know why you use iHeart Radio.
Because I have free access to the top line, the premier one now, and they have 5.
Hey, Wally, thank you for the follow, man. You're always thorny? Well, that's good to know. You're in the right place then.
Music streaming app out there that has the access to the amount of music that iHeart does, because iHeart's backed by Clear Channel.
I don't know what that is.
Clear Channel Radios, it's the largest radio media conglomerate in the world.
Yeah.
Well, now I know.
I'm not worried about it because I haven't run into a song yet that I haven't found on Spotify.
Moxie through this, finding that Canadian band.
It hasn't, Sleepy, it hasn't sent yours through yet.
What? No!
I think the question is are you finding songs that you actually want to listen to?
There we go.
know, right?
It should go on in a minute.
Canadian band. Sorry. Not sorry.
That was going to be my response. Like, if I can't find that band, I really don't care. Cause...
Exactly.
I mean, I have all of Coheed and Cambria's discography. I've got all of Disturbed. I got Five Finger Death Punch, Maroon 5, Volbeat. Like, I don't care. I got what I want.
Exactly.
And the weekly playlist that it generates for me, like, I get everything from freaking Eminem to the Scarlet Pimpernel. It's amazing.
Dude, I love
You're happy. That's what matters.
Whoa, who is dragging themselves on the floor?
just pull Scarlet out of your ass because you sounded good, or has it actually played music from the sound?
Okay, you know what? Hang on. I will send you a screenshot of my playlist and you can see it. Okay?
I'm just
You know what?
curious.
It's literally on my playlist.
Okay. 'cause
Hey,
have
Wally, I
the
appreciate it,
soundtrack, I
man.
have the
Have a good
cast
night.
recording CD.
Here,
I don't remember which one I
Hey,
have.
Matt, you too. Have a good night, man.
let's see.
Thanks for stopping by.
I saw that shit on Broadway.
I've never actually seen it.
I should just barrage you guys with food picks.
I had a friend who played in the national tour. He played the
We already had our discussion about foods and diets already.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can
Yeah,
rehash that.
you missed out,
No,
Susan.
you can't go back.
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay, Susan.
Now I have to find it.
Why am I Susan? I don't get that. There you go.
There are two things terribly wrong with that picture.
wait, what picture? Huh?
The first one.
Oh.
That's a lot of food.
One is there's that abhorrent green thing on there, and then two, there's seafood on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm not a
Sorry
seafood
for
fan.
that.
I'm not a seafood fan.
Oh, I am. No, she did it right.
Okay, is that like an Alfredo sauce on there?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Alfredo.
Holy
You need some. You
shit,
need
that
some
is
grilled
so
chicken or
much
something.
fucking sauce for that much pasta.
No, it isn't.
yeah, it is.
It doesn't even look like it looks more like a gravy to me than an
Exactly.
Alfredo.
That's probably
A
because of
sauce on
lighting.
pasta is supposed to add a touch of color.
Hey, Mundo, thank you for the host, man. Much appreciated.
That's because there are a lot of noodles, but it's okay to be
You
jelly.
shut your
I
dirty
totally
mouth,
understand.
Sleepy.
Oh no, I'm with Axe right there. Shrimp, dude, those things are fucking bottom feeders. They eat the shit of the sea.
Yeah, they do, and they're really,
And
really
they
good.
taste delicious. So
A lot of the world agrees with us, so
Right. What's your mercury level?
Well, that just because a lot of the world
Probably too
agrees
high.
with you does not
yeah,
mean that a
no,
lot of
that's
the world
not a
is
that's
right.
not a good argument. That's not a good
No.
argument at all. My argument is I like it and I don't care.
yep. I like it, I don't care. I agree. That's what I wanted for my birthday. My mom always does a asks what you want for your birthday, and then sometime that month we have a birthday dinner, and so you get to eat what you asked for.
Yeah, I used to get that too, and then somehow my daughter and my mom conspired with each other, and I got left out of the loop for the past 5 years. Sucks.
They make you cook, don't they?
Huh?
They make you cook instead, huh?
No, this last.
They just do what they want.
birthday, I was just like, you know what? I'm getting pizza. my,
Oh,
daughter got
that's
really,
sad.
my daughter got really excited. I'm like, I'm getting my Hawaiian pizza because she cannot stand Hawaiian pizza.
What?
Dude,
It's
fruit
really good.
does not belong on pizza. I'm sorry, you're doing it wrong.
Dude, Hawaiian
You're
pizza. with
no.
almonds
It's really
and
good.
fucking cinnamon on it. Oh, it's fucking candy. It's
You're
amazing.
so
Dude, that's called pie.
Was it?
Well, it's a pizza pie.
No, it's not pizza pie. It's pie. Okay.
You can put anything on.
Why don't you
pizza.
just throw some pudding on it?
You actually
Huh?
can.
Okay.
What?
Pie does not have pepperoni or cheese on it. Pie
3.1415.
has apples and blueberries.
Yeah, or cinnamon, or friggin' pineapple.
I wouldn't put pineapple on a pie.
I like.
I wouldn't put pineapple on a
my
pizza.
pie.
Okay, would you put any other vegetables?
What vegetables? Who the hell puts
Chicken pot
vegetables in
pie.
a pie?
Chicken
on-
pot pie. Oh, on a pizza?
Okay, touche.
Would you put
Pot
vegetables
pies.
on a pizza?
All right.
Yes, and pot pie has vegetables.
Yes.
Would you put tomatoes on a pizza?
Yes.
I'm
And
kidding.
artichoke.
No.
And chicken.
No,
and
why
white
would you put
sauce,
tomatoes? It already
and
has tomatoes on it.
olives.
That's
Yeah,
redundant.
but you like
Exactly,
a
it
white
has
sauce.
tomatoes.
That's redundant.
Yeah, white
Tomatoes
sauce.
is a fruit.
Sleepy, shut up. Why don't you read your Bard handbook?
Knowledge is knowing tomato is a fruit. Wisdom.
You're about to incite an insight a mob here,
Not
okay?
to put it into a fruit salad.
Actually, what is it? It's like tomatoes, cucumbers, and red onions, and a little bit of Italian dressing is really good.
A caprese
Huh.
salad.
Oh, God.
No, because you don't have the mozzarella.
There you go, Sleepy.
Huh?
Check Discord.
Discord.
There it is, right there in my playlist.
All right, that hits.
Oh, check it out.
That hits Sleepy. I know that hits Sleepy.
Inspires, the creation of a man is awesome, but I look into the fire.
That hits Sleepy too.
What?
Wait, what?
Are you rolling against him? Like,
Yeah.
why don't you save those? Oh, wait, never mind. There it is. The tickle damage.
That's what the dagger. That's what the dagger.
Gosh.
Wait, hold on. What am I getting attacked with here?
Hang on. Tickle damage. That's adorable. Anyway,
Yeah.
how about we start this now that we're like
Yeah.
Yeah.
behind?
Yeah.
Because we've been arguing about stupid things.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How did that pop out? That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. This is
Oh, you're adorable.
Here.
That's damage.
But why do you have the 2 + 6? Why are you doing that?
That's called longsword damage. Fine. There. Happy? Boom. You're dead.
No, I'm not.
That's multiplied by 2, bro. Natural 20. Anyway, Axe, please start us. We're just gonna roll.
Oh, there it is.
Axe.
Yeah, he wasted it.
He did.
Yes, I did.
Where'd you go?
This is the
Axe just
same
sitting
way it
back
happened
on
last
laws
week.
of probability, man. Blow through them.
So no, seriously, why? Because I'm hitting short sword and it's not giving me the extra damage that I should.
I'm back, I swear.
You're back, thank
Oh,
God.
you weren't even there.
Yes. Yeah. he was-
I
Sorry,
get
my
the
wife
plus-
came in and started throwing $20.
Whoa.
I had to pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. That kind of
Come on.
happens. Okay then. TMI.
She made it rain. Axe had to strip.
See, now here's the thing. She literally did the whole make it rain thing where you put the dollar bills in your hand and you start throwing them.
Mm-hmm.
She did that whole bit, and I just kind of stared at her and picked up the 20s. And she looks at me and she's like, "What? You're not going to strip or shimmy or do anything?" Like, no. Like, I don't dance.
I had all my damage types wrong. I had it set to strength and not dex like it should be.
Oh, I have to fix something. My longsword damage is too high. It should be +4, not 6.
There we go.
Yeah, my macros were wrong. I do not have a +6 to oh wait, do I get a +6 to damage because I get my +4 for strength and then 2 for proficiency? That should only be to hit, right?
Proficiency is to hit.
Yeah. So like when it comes to damage, I just get my strength bonus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should totally
Okay.
either.
So,
No,
yeah, you get plus
you get
6
rid
to
of your
hit
macros.
because you get your proficiency plus your strength. And then
Right.
for your damage, you only get your strength.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my macros were all wrong. Whew.
That's why I say use the stuff on your sheet. It works
Use
better.
the sheet. The sheet works awesome. I've been practicing with it.
Okay, I'll start doing that.
Like, well, we the other day, Kaylee and I went in and we looked at some of the stats and whatnot, and it actually works really well. Especially with the really complicated shit like his.
What did I roll?
15.
Why is it +6? It's giving me a +6 still. Strength
Yeah.
plus my proficiency.
Yeah.
That's damage. I rolled damage.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You just rolled to hit.
Well,
You
damage.
click
Those
on
are hits.
click
roll
on
damage.
longsword now for damage.
To roll damage, what do I
Actually,
click?
on the chat.
Longsword on the
It
chat.
says longsword.
Oh. Okay, that's better.
There
I
you
was
go.
like, holy crap, 21? Oh my gosh. What am I hitting with? That's ridiculous. Okay.
I forgot I had a bow. I haven't even used it yet.
Okay, so you guys had entered the Cult of the Dragon camp.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys entered. You guys are, I forget who's dressed as who, but two of you
I
are
was
in,
just about to ask, who's purple?
yeah,
I'm in
two of you are
black.
in black robes and two of you
I'm
are
in
purple
purple.
robes.
Yeah, I remember that now.
You guys were directed to where they were keeping prisoners. And let me go ahead and move you guys over to the cultist camp map real quick.
Cool.
I was on a mission
Oh
to
God.
find the beer wagon. Every
On
camp
his own.
beer wagon.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was in Purple Robes also.
I wanted to bring a couple of beers for my mates here. So
Let's see. We know that the names of potential leaders are Resmir and Mondath.
Right.
Treasure is taken to the back of the camp, and that there is a half elf tied to a stake at Resmir's orders.
and
Yeah. And there are rumors flying around about Sun and Wrath whooping my ass.
Which may or may not have been started by Kaylee.
This is true.
I had to say.
Can either confirm or deny.
All right. So you guys are in the camp.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much touched up on everything you guys have done. Where you're
Can I
at now.
tell whether or not there's any tension or friction between kobolds and the various other races?
The kobolds seem to stick towards level 1, whereas majority of the other races, mostly being, your common races, humans, half elves, dwarves, things like that, are all on the level 2 area.
All right, do I notice if anybody's picking on the kobold or a kobold or being extra attention towards the kobolds in the negative way?
No, they're just mostly just doing. The camp is extremely busy. There's a lot of people moving to and from, a lot of orders being given to those who have lower rank, things like that, just to get the camp in some kind of an order because it seems in rather disarray right now.
Does it look like they've been here for more than a couple of days, or is this still in the building up process?
A couple of days because they've all the huts are built. It's not like
Hey,
they came to build
Kanji
anything.
Warian, thank you very much for the host, man. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a great night.
Oh boy. Well, all right. So we were looking for something. I don't remember what we were looking.
We were looking
The
for
monk?
a monk.
Head over toward, head over, meander through, and make our way over towards the.
Area 1, Area 1, not level 1. This spot right there.
Okay.
Where they told you the prisoners were being kept.
Yeah.
Wait, you said they're in.
What about it?
I'm pretty sure it was Area 1.
Is where they're being kept.
Two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was over by the number 2, back towards the cave.
Yeah, you said it was back over here.
It's all right. 2 days ago, we were going north when we should have been going south, so I'm not worried about it.
This is true.
We can retcon the shit out of this.
Yep.
No, the prisoners are kept in Area 1.
Okay. Cool. That's where we were headed, right?
That's where you guys were headed, yes.
And just if I'm remembering correctly, between level 1 and level 2, 3, and/or 4, there is a moderate or significant elevation change, right? Didn't you say there was pretty standard, or
Like,
It is a hill.
From
However,
here to
from level 1 to level 3 is 150 feet.
but that's because this is okay. Did we determine if it's level 1 is below?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so there is a sheer wall here on the.
All the way around it, pretty much.
Got it.
All right, so you guys are moving to Area 1. Go check out the prisoners.
mm-hmm.
Keeping an ear open for any chatter amongst the ranks.
Yeah, I just want to see what I can see.
And I'm gonna call out Frost and be like, "Where's my beer?"
Gosh.
Call out for some fictitious guy.
All right, so you guys get over to the prisoners area. The only thing you see is one long chain, which is attached into the wall. And then there's a spot about 100 feet. Like the chain covers a full 100 feet, and then it's laying on the ground. And there's an anchor on that portion of the wall where the chain would fix to with a lock. However, there are no prisoners currently there.
Oh crap.
Okay.
So there's no sort of barrier that would keep the prisoners and the rest of the camp separate, like even up.
Nope, they're just chained to the wall.
Okay.
By your best guesstimate,
Do we see the monk?
there are no prisoners in the area.
Right. So they're still all being used
Right?
for labor.
Tied up though. No, somebody was tied up. This isn't where we need to go.
Right.
Did we know where the monk was being tied to a stake?
No, you guys didn't find out about that. You just know he was being tied to a stake.
All right, is there any lower rank minion that's walking around that looks like he is hastily trying to get somewhere else and get something done that I can bark an order at?
They're all over the place.
All right. I want to point at one and bark at him. Tell me, ask him where the lousy house elf is. I need to throw stuff at him. He called my mother fat. Where is he?
Which half elf?
The one tied up. Don't ask questions. Tell me where he is.
Yeah, it's in front of Resmer's tent. We're here.
Oh great.
Oh my god.
Anthony Michelle, thank you very much for the host.
Guys, so far.
It's not that far. I mean, nobody knows who we are, so we're fine.
Right. So far, they don't know.
Questions. Can I move to like over here so I can get a look at Resmer's tent?
Right.
Yeah, there's people all over the place.
Cool.
Do we
Okay.
see
All right, so
around, like lugging a bunch of loot?
hey Taylor, you
So-
probably should do a deception check.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Don't be giving him opportunities to fail. If the DM doesn't give him an opportunity to fail, don't volunteer that.
I'm doing absolutely anything but trying to be deceptive. I'm just trying to fit in. These are my peeps. No, is there people hoarding or?
So you guys get up towards this area. You can see people trickling in and taking loot and treasure to the entrance of the cave here at Area 4.
Okay.
All right.
You see most of the cultists are setting it there in front of the cave, and there are people from inside the cave moving it towards into the actual cave.
Are they different robe colors? Or is it just a menagerie of just random people funneling things through?
There are 2 guards standing at the entrance to the cave, and then there are a lot of people in purple taking it into the back. There's a couple of guys in black overseeing the entire operation.
Okay.
Well, are there any guards posted out front or around Resmer's tent?
Do we know which one Resmer's tent is?
I mean, aside from the like 50
Whoa.
people milling about and moving around and getting things done.
I mean, like anybody, like specifically, like a guard, like looking for people who would try to go into the tent.
Yeah, there's one on the other side of the door.
All right, who else is wearing
Okay.
purple?
Me.
Yeah, I had to wear black because it had a cowl.
Right.
I
Right.
don't want them to see my face or my armor.
I think me and Mr. Trip Over
No.
Stealthy Toes, Mila over there should try and
Healthy toes.
Great.
take some loot away from people coming into the camp so that we can take it back to the loot cave. What do you say? Get a look at that and
Yeah.
place for you to hide.
Well, I passed my deception.
Oh, we're supposed to.
Wait, what are we doing?
I am not rolling anything until he tells me to.
Mila,
Yes.
or Malak and me and Kaylee are going to try and stop somebody who's lower than us that's carrying loot around so that we
Right.
can carry it back. and get a quick look of what's going on over there at the cave, as well as the tent, and see what's going on.
All right. Yeah,
I
you guys
am
can
not
manage to secure a little bit of loot to get to the cave entrance.
All right, we need to roll to make it there and back, and
No,
Oh, good.
and
I'll tell you when you need to roll.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna loiter.
Yeah, me too. We're just gonna chill,
Gonna
like,
chill,
because we
yeah.
both have black robes on, which means we're above purples, right?
Yeah,
No,
black robe
no.
seems above
Purple is above.
There's only
Purple is above black.
No,
no.
Yeah.
it's backwards.
No, it's purple is lower and the black is higher.
Oh,
Right. That's why.
I thought it was the other way around.
No,
No,
that's why.
accurate.
Yeah.
Well,
the
hell.
black is a higher grade or a higher whatever,
Right.
higher rank.
That's right.
Manners.
That's right. Move your impish ass. Get that loot to the cave, minion.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna sit up my-
All right.
Ouch. Why are you rolling? Stop it.
Roll your deception, Kaylee.
30.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right, so you guys get to the cave entrance. The guards seem rather alert, and they're scanning over all the stuff that's there, as well as all the people who are dropping the loot off.
Is there
Nobody
a
from
line? Or is it,
nobody
like,
from
queued
out
up?
now. They're just piling stuff in a pile, basically. Any loose, smaller stuff are going into larger wooden chests and boxes, so they can be carried easier by guys inside.
All right, can we kind of loiter and delay our dumping and see if we can notice anybody taking anything in or out of said cave?
You see them taking all kinds of stuff in it, all that loot and whatnot that's there, but nothing's coming out except the guys to grab more loot. And for the 5 or so minutes that you're able to loiter before the guards start ushering you guys off, because you have more important shit to do, you don't see any two of the same faces.
What do you mean
Like
we don't see
taking
any
stuff
two
back?
same faces?
Like the guys who are coming out of the cave to bring loot into it, like you don't see the same faces.
Oh, jeez.
In 5 minutes? Damn, that's either
Dang.
one hell of a deep cave
Right?
or one hell of a deep cave.
Yeah.
Could be a deep cave, too.
Maybe.
Cavernous.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
All right. Are we able to kind of walk around this way?
That was my next thing. I'm just
Like,
waiting on you
walk
guys to get
around
back.
the tent. Yeah.
Like make our way back against the wall so that we can scout around.
Scout out the back of
Little
that tent.
scout.
Yeah, so the tents are not made of cloth; they're made of wood and bone and things like that.
Ew.
So
Do we
a simple
see
dagger to
anybody
open.
or any location
So
where somebody
no
would
like
be
slicing the
trussed up?
back to get in.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be so simple as cutting it to get in.
No, I'm still looking
Do
for
they have
him.
windows?
I got his choker.
Now, the only opening that you can tell is in the front, and then there's one on the top to allow smoke from inside the tent to exit.
So we actually have to have a reason to go inside then.
Now, the half elf, on the other hand, you can see tied up plain as day to a stake in front of the tent.
Right.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh,
So
wait.
it's totally out in the open. So we need a diversion.
Drunken brawl.
Well, no,
Yeah.
a diversion? What are you going to do with him?
Huh?
To get the
I
monk.
got an idea.
Yeah, but well, okay. So
Go back.
I'm
towards
just
I'm gonna
saying.
wait.
front.
I'm gonna wait until Kaylee and
Go
Malak
back to the front.
saunter
Find
back.
ourselves an injured half elf that kind of resembles the half elf on the post. We start a drunken brawl on the other side of the camp, and we swap the two out.
Yeah, I like the idea of swapping them out. It might give us a little bit more time. But what if is there anything else in the camp that we need to see?
Well, we're here to figure out who they are and why they attacked. As long as we can do that, right? That's all we had to do.
Yeah, that was our original task.
Right.
Maybe still some loot while we're at it.
Yeah, okay, you go into the deep dark cave. Go for it.
Well, I can, because I can see in the dark.
Right.
Yeah,
Nobody's
that's true.
come out. You've been standing here with me. Nobody's come out yet, so
Yeah.
that has gone in. Maybe there's a body snap.
Mm,
You know, is.
Oh, hello.
Oh! Oh!
So
whoa.
Ah!
we are.
Oh, shit.
Choke, what the heck did you guys
Well,
do?
it's a good thing I'm not standing over there. That would have been all bad.
Oh my god.
You gotta swear fealty to him or something, this guy.
Dude,
Oddly familiar blue
five.
dragon exit the entrance to the cave. And he stops in front of the loot pile, looks at it, and scans about, then heads off towards the tent.
Take 2 steps back.
Thorn's afraid of getting his ass beat again.
No, I'm fresh now.
No.
I could take him now, but I don't know. I don't want to do it with like 1,000 people standing around me.
Like, I only have your back from so far a distance. I think it's 120 feet.
Silent Wrath, I challenge you!
So,
Go,
Kyra stops,
Pikachu!
and you see him. It appears to be having a conversation of some sorts with that half elf who's tied up.
Ooh, can I listen in?
Yeah. That's what
Now
I
they're
was saying.
they're
Can we
speaking
get-
too low for you guys to get close enough without drawing suspicion.
Darn it.
Could I stealth?
Can you stealth?
Yes. Yes. Let him stealth, because that way he'll trip, and they'll all look over, and then
Oh my god.
I can sneak up and just pretend that like I'm hanging out there. What's up?
After a short exchange, Guy Wrath enters the tent.
I love how he just ignores your guys' stupid ideas. He's like, I'm not even going to get
Okay,
that.
so
Like,
he's in there.
okay.
Do we notice any like plebeians walking up and servants doing anything with the tent? Or
No, nobody aside from Guy Wrath has entered, and the guards didn't even budge. Like as he walked by, they didn't move, they didn't do anything. Clearly, they recognize who he is and not to get in his way.
well,
Is
the-
anybody else messing
the
with
half dragon.
the half elf?
No,
Yeah, everybody's leaving it alone.
Dang.
Okay.
What do the guards look like? They're standing in front of the tent.
like guards.
Like are they wearing black?
Yes,
Do they look like the other two wearing black?
yes.
Oh, great.
Okay.
What is it, like 5 o'clock at night?
So, Doran could actually walk up.
The sun is still up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
We'll say it's late afternoon.
So Kyanrath is in the tent now.
Yes.
Too, we could just set the tent on fire.
We
It
could,
is made of wood.
No.
but that's
That would draw all of the attention to the tent, and the half elf being right in front of it would kind of
Probably be a bad idea.
We don't even know who the half elf is. We're not here for him.
Yeah, we are.
No,
were
we aren't.
specifically asked to look for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
They gave us a choker. Like,
It's
Yeah.
Leosin. Or Leosin?
I didn't write it down.
Leo.
Need everybody to make a charisma check?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Don't fail me now.
Like a saving throw? Charisma saving throw?
Just click
Right.
on charisma.
Yeah.
Right. Why isn't it? Oh, there we go.
Oh, dear God.
forgot what this thing looked like.
You just click on
Click
charisma.
on charisma.
Yeah, I'm going down to it.
All right.
Better.
Mad Spud, thank you very much for the host, man. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a great night.
Yeah.
And for
In
hosting the
lot,
stream.
Fusion hath made masterpiece. Result is you.
No, a 10. A 10 might pass.
Well, Dungeon Master, what say thee?
We're screwed if I don't pass.
Oh, well,
Oh, please pass.
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
Do we know why we like? Did anything just happen? Or
We just rolled this.
I guess in the coming moments you'll find out eventually.
oh crap!
I'm gonna have you guys roll shit randomly, just
just
You are just to
just
freak
to
us out.
feed the paranoia.
Can I do a cartwheel?
No,
Can I start doing
What?
cartwheels?
no,
no,
don't.
you may
Oh
not.
god!
Oh goodness gracious.
Millock, slap him.
You
I'm
can't.
not there.
There's
You know
Um,
what? I have needles now, don't I? Can I throw needles at him?
No, you guys aren't anywhere near us.
I can make that distance. What is this?
300 feet?
300 feet. No,
No. That's
no,
not accurate.
it's only 28 feet.
That's not accurate.
that's not
Oh.
That's not
accurate.
accurate at
there's
all.
a
Not
scale
only
at
that.
There's a scale at the bottom.
Right.
That's at least 250.
And
Okay,
between
fine.
here and here,
You just moved.
it doesn't matter. Between there and there are a sea of people. I want to see you thread that needle.
So
Okay.
22
That is
feet.
still hit you.
22 feet here. That's 200 feet.
Okay. Gotcha. I
Would
didn't
you
see that at the
possibly
bottom.
come back when you were done?
You know, Kaylee, we could just leave those other two right there right now
I was
and make our
thinking
way out of this
we can
area.
just go like this. And sneak around.
We will hunt you two down.
I won't. I'm not going to waste my time on them.
Okay, fine.
I want to
This
be
is
more
where we
pussies.
split
That's
up.
fine. On them.
We're going back for the gold. We know what we need to know.
Wait, the gold? What,
yeah,
from-
there's 1,000 gold waiting
Yeah,
for
no, there's 250 waiting for you.
it is 250, but thank
It's
you.
1,000 cumulative.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kaylee, that could be 500 for each of us.
Really?
Oh, dude, I already got the story halfway done of the tragic demise of Dan and Maria. How valiantly they
Oh
tried.
my gosh. Oh, hey, I get wings, don't I? So I could take
Level 14.
fly there. Level 14.
I'm going to head back down towards
Yeah,
towards where the prisoners are.
right. I was gonna wander back that way, and
Sure you were.
I am's and
Your bards
Fling
are
off
just
the random-
terribly untrustworthy.
whatever, dude.
All right,
Yeah,
so
that demon's really rolling up, rubbing off on you.
Wow.
you guys move back towards.
Well, once they're over here and I can talk to them without like trying to scream at them. Are these are all tents right here, right?
Yeah.
Is that somewhat
Is
accurate?
there- yeah.
Can I poke my head in and see if I can find an empty one?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You poke your head in, and you hear the lady shriek.
Is
Do it.
there an empty one?
Do an acrobatics check.
Dodging the shoe that was thrown at my face.
Oh man.
Yeah, can I find like an empty building to kind of usher them into, so that we're not just standing out here with the thumbs up our asses?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that'd be kind of nice.
You guys thought it was being stupid trying to find us smoke trail, but everybody just sits around a fire and talks. No one would.
Okay. Are we inside the building now?
Yeah, you guys are all in one central location, so you can talk.
Okay. So we need a distraction. We need
Oh
a diversion,
yes,
right?
Right.
Now,
your best friend is in that tent. Let's go say hi.
Oh my goodness. Gracious me, oh my.
No,
I'm gonna throw you in their ass first.
ass first. Ooh,
That's right.
that might hurt.
Yeah.
15-4.
The fuck?
What?
So we need a diversion.
Right.
Do you think they bring the prisoners back at night?
I don't think it would hurt to like wait until night, either for the prisoners to come back and to take advantage, or for us to create a different distraction.
No, Dorn, I don't know if you
Just
saw it or not, but
Whether or not
you're-
they bring the prisoners back, I'm pretty sure they're not moving him back to a chain on the wall.
No, I'm not worried about them bringing
No.
him back to a chain. I'm looking for a diversion.
Could we light some of these? A lot of these huts, they're wood, and
I was
they're
actually
really
thinking-
close together.
I was
So
thinking
fire.
lighting some of them on fire,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe towards the north of the camp.
And maybe it'll spread down to
A guy in
Rat's
black
hut.
robes. So a guy in black robes walks into the tent, looks at you guys, and he points to the two of you wearing black robes, And he says, Kyan Wrath wants to talk to you guys. All of you.
All of us?
I'm going to
Put some mud on your face, Dorn.
Okay,
Quick.
hold on. Referring to your black robes, not you as individuals.
Right.
Great.
Okay.
He points to you two in the purple robes and says there's horse shit over in the north portion of the camp that needs to be picked up.
All right. I stand up and kind of
Say under my breath, what, did your
push him back
mom
out,
lose control of her
like-
bowels?
push him out, and asking him to show me where this glorious horse shit is, so that I can pick it up right away for him and get him out of the tent.
So he's waiting for the second guy in purple robes to join. I don't know. Is that
That's me.
Okay.
all right?
And,
You guys are being ushered towards this direction.
So that leaves us two to go.
No. I want to interrupt him
that's
ushering
why-
them. Go, wait. I'm not done speaking to them yet. As soon as I'm finished, I will send them.
Kyan Wrath wants everybody in black robes, save those he's already given orders to, at Resmer's tent now.
Fine. I'm going to look at the two of them. We're not finished.
Rub some mud on your face. Rub some mud on your face.
Okay, I'm going to head over to...
Yeah.
Okay, apparently I'm heading way over here.
Way over here.
I wanted to be
Okay.
like over here, but alright, yeah, we'll be front and center.
With the rest of the black robes, because
Is
they want to be
there-
separate. Because
Is there like a big group of them?
yeah,
Can I
Okay,
sit
so
back?
stand
All
so
right.
there's about
Yeah.
a good 30 or 40 of them.
While
Oh, perfect. You can
while we are being ushered over towards the horse shed, I'm signaling to Kaylee that all the black robes are now being gathered in one area.
Mhm.
Trying to let him know.
Yes, I know.
That-
I was there.
okay.
When he said,
Okay. God.
sitting
That's-
there. I heard it.
Yes.
How very perceptive of you. Yes.
God bless. Oh man. We would have a chance to make a diversion now.
I know. I still think it would be better to start a fight between the kobolds and some of these lower rank plebeians. Because although fires are great, they're easily put out when the huts are spread apart.
There are no kobolds within eyesight.
Yes, but we did see some over here.
Oh yeah, they're all in Area 1. But all right, so you guys get up here towards this area, whatever you want to call that.
Right.
All right, there's a bunch of horses corralled in this area with a crude fence running across. The opening.
Ooh, diversion.
Oh my god. Let him at least describe you what you're looking at. We got the horses and went,
Oh my
just
gosh.
let's just start smacking flanks and hope for the best.
Oh.
There are 4 other purple robe guys already with shovels in hand doing their job, along with about 10 prisoners. And there's a black robe standing over. Let's say there's 2 black robes watching the total of 10 of them, whip in hand to prevent them from
Talking or not working?
not working.
Okay, so you guys could talk to the other prisoners, maybe.
Yeah.
Get a better
Right.
grasp of what's going on.
They hand you shovels until you get to work.
So what did you do during your D&D game? Freaking shovel shit.
Hey,
All right,
I've-
so he hands us a shovel and tells us, "Is it just him over there with us?"
Well, there's the 2 of you, 4 other guys in purple robes, about 10 prisoners, and 3 guys in black robes.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
Vicious mockery could work on a horse and spook it. Because Lydia, our horse expert, if you were to talk to a horse funny, couldn't you spook it? Like if it heard a sound, wouldn't that spook it?
Okay, if you want to spook like a herd of horses, you're gonna do a really loud sound because they're gonna feel
No, I just need
comfortable
to
with their
spook,
group.
like, what if I spook one and
It won't start a stampede.
No, but if you let one loose, that'll start a stampede.
It works better if you say, I don't know, accidentally leave the gate open and spook the horse in the back and force him to run, because his running will spook the rest of the horses as he runs by.
I understand
Exactly.
that.
I've almost literally been trampled to death by horses doing that.
I'm trying to avoid us having to, like, I don't know, put ourselves like in the fray of the horses being stampeded and have us, close
Yeah,
to
you
the
guys
front.
are.
Oh, in that case, all you need to do is stand
If it heard a
offside,
weird
and you'll
noise,
be okay.
some psychic damage to the ass, it wouldn't start going and running.
No, you don't need to even do that.
But I want to
No, you
insult the
don't.
horse.
We are just going to pretend like we were being overzealous with our shit scooping, and we're going to go over by the horses, and we're gonna break down this makeshift fence, and I'm gonna take my short sword, and with the broadside of it, I'm gonna spank a horse in the back on the ass, and it's gonna start running.
All right. While you guys are discussing that and making your plan for a giant distraction, I'm going to jump over to the other two real quick. So, while you guys are hanging out, what? Why won't it?
I don't know, but I just realized something. If we're gonna escape, you guys should hold back a couple of those horses for us to ride off into the sunset on.
You're only.
Saying.
Hang on. You're only.
Hey, Dr.
Good God,
Jurassic, thank
you're
you
like
very much for
400
the
feet
post.
away, around a corner, up an incline. So, I'd say we should just let it go. Like they'll figure it out. They're grown.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Oh
Don't
my
worry,
God.
I got 3 horses because
I need the two of you to make charisma checks.
Oh, what? We just did that though.
you can do it.
Oh fuck.
Oh Lord, tell me you did not fail.
And tonight
No!
we have Dorn.
Oh my God! We're gonna be food. We're gonna be food. Can I re-roll that?
I'm over here
No.
whistling a sweet tune while I'm just scooping shit.
That's okay. I want to play anyway.
So, Kyan Wrath steps out of the tent,
Oh Lord.
and just like you saw him when he stepped out of the cave, starts scanning the crowd.
Shit.
And then he locks dead eyes with you, Doran.
Mm,
His eyes narrow.
I'm not gonna look away. I'm just gonna stare back.
And as if like sensing this, like the black cloaks in front of you sort of part ways. Kyan Wrath looks at you and he says, "So you didn't die."
Crap! You gotta be kidding me.
Well, fuck it. I'm just gonna pull the hood back. I mean, there's no use having it out there now, right?
Touch
Nope.
mushrooms.
Hey, you were on an episode of Undercover Boss. I have some complaints, some things I need you to correct.
Oh my gosh.
So the 40 or so black cloaks turn and they're all looking at you. As if sudden recognition starts dawning in them and realizing who you are.
I'm gonna cross my arms.
I'm going to cringe back into the crowd.
Dude, Lydia, your sorceress, leave.
Yeah.
Kyan Wrath just motions for you to come to him. Like he's not even moving. He just the hand wave, just come here.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna walk like I want to stop like maybe 7 feet in front of him, just out of like arm's reach. Like I'm not gonna walk over and choke myself on his hand, kind of thing.
Please
Dude, the
don't.
guy's a fucking half dragon. He's got breath attack.
So
Oh
he looks
my
at you.
God.
He's like, "I'm not sure if it's bravery or stupidity that would make you come here."
Probably
A little bit of both.
It's a little bit of both.
He motions to a black cloak, and disarm him.
I'm gonna put my
Okay, so
hand.
I
In.
go
Wait,
over.
wait. I'd like a rematch.
No.
Aw, come on.
So can I walk over and disarm him?
Guards at either side of Resmer's tent draw their weapons.
Fine. I'm going
Right.
to unbuckle my own sword. I'm not gonna let them take the blades out of the sheaths. I'm gonna unbuckle it and drop the blades.
They take your cloak from you, and they strip you from the waist down or waist up. Wrong way.
Whoa.
Wow.
Brown chicken, brown, brown.
Suddenly, this got
I know
really
what I meant.
weird.
Okay, then.
Like, nope, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right now because that's not happening.
Yeah,
All right, so for okay.
We're over like slinging shit. And I'm gonna pop my head up and go like, I think I just missed something hilarious.
you did.
So
Smells like somebody
I'm
shit their
spit in his
pants.
feet. Like as they're pulling off the clothing, I'm gonna spit at his feet and call him a coward.
Is that a thong? Oh shit! Did I miss
Is he wearing a garter?
So they take you and they tie you up to a post right next to that half elf.
Sup?
I mean, I did discipline and all that, but does he have to shave his legs? I mean, you know.
I think I spelled that wrong.
I think he did. It comes across. Oh my gosh, you poor soul.
So this
Well, at least I get to hear the speech.
black half dragon steps out from the tent,
Oh, there's two of them?
and as loud as you have ever heard, he yells, "What the hell is going on?"
Hmm.
I'm just
No,
gonna say
bueno.
Black
shake
dragon.
my head.
What color is Dick for half dragon? The
Which
other
one?
The one that kicked Dorn's ass. Was he
No,
blue?
Blue.
Yeah, he was blue.
The one that just stepped out is black.
The name is
Yeah.
Cyan Wrath. Cyan is a blue
Sorry.
shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
So now I got
that's
a black
Resmer.
dragon and a blue dragon.
So
Would
Kyan Wrath and Resmer, like Dorn, you're the only one privy to the conversation because you're close enough. But
Yeah.
Kyan Wrath basically tells Resmer that there's a. By the way, you picked up his name as Resmer. This is the guy who he beat at the hell was the name of that town again? Greenest. That's it. And somehow you didn't die. And he's not sure why you're here. And Resmer looks at you. He says, "I will get my answers from you before you die in the morning."
I'm just gonna wink at him.
Great. Oh,
It's a date.
that's great. Oh, I'm gonna kill you all myself.
Mm.
Oh, that's actually pretty smart. Okay.
All right. So that's it. That was the speech.
No, not yet.
Oh, well, no, you interrupted that speech.
Yeah.
So Kyan Wrath then looks at Lydia. "I haven't forgotten about you."
What? Mother trucker! I sunk back into the group! He can't see me! This is...
He never even saw us.
He never saw me!
We're hiding on
He
parapet.
never
You
saw
rolled
me!
a 5
Yes.
charisma. He picked
For
you out like
what?
a sore thumb.
No freaking way! Crap.
Bullshit.
That's a hole. That's a hole. That's a hole in this tapestry.
Either
He
that
just
or
motions for you to come forward again.
Oh, mother trucker, where are the cantrips? Hold up.
Oh,
For real? Yes.
Let me remind you. Let me remind you.
you're standing like there's
There are
150 people around you.
there are 40
You
black
can't trip
cloaks.
your way.
Yeah, there are 40 black cloaks standing around you, 2 half dragons, and then there's the 2 guards standing by the tent too. Just then you have approximately 100 to 150 enemies between you and the exit of this camp. You can fight if you want to.
There's
But-
always the cave.
There's always, yeah, that's true. I keep
Always a
forgetting
cave?
the cave.
But you don't know what's
That's
in it.
You have
actually
two
kind
half
of
dragons
an...
in front of you with breath attack.
Okay.
Wait, black. What is black acid or poison?
I
Just
have
take
no
it.
idea. I'm going.
Poison.
I'm going. Hashtag hate you all right now.
They remove your arms and armor and tie you to a post on the opposite side of the half elf.
Ah!
Hey, at least they didn't strip you.
I knew that comment was coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least they
yeah.
didn't do that. I mean, how you think I feel, man? It's freaking cold.
I think you're perfectly happy with your fine body over there.
I could
With
carve
your new
glass
romance going on. Alright.
You were
So
stripped. As
now we're expecting these two to save us. Because apparently we're about to die. I
Oh, no,
can't
we're-
even like
we're-
bargain with him and say like, hey, I want to join you guys.
No.
Oh, freaking,
Hey,
freaking.
this could be a good thing.
With a 5 charisma, you
No.
couldn't convince
No,
anybody
this-
that you're
this
allowed
could
to
be
do
a good thing.
anything.
Look at the bright side. At least you're close enough to talk to the half
You can
elf.
talk with the half
Yes,
elf.
I am. That's what I'm planning on doing. I want to hear this freaking speech.
Yeah, let's hear it because this is no bueno.
I'm gonna look over at you and be like, shut up.
Resmer goes back into his tent now that he's satisfied knowing what's going on. Cayenne Wrath pulls the rest of the black cloaks over to the mouth of the cave
Fuck.
in order to prevent you deliberately from not hearing this conversation.
Bitch.
Can I put a pause button?
Thank you.
Hey, Covington, thank you very much for the host,
Who's
man. Much
driving that
appreciated.
with the shitty tents or the shitty horses? You said black coats, right?
There are 3 of them, yeah.
Then why aren't they over it with all the other black coats?
Because they already had their orders. Everybody but the ones who already had orders.
Maya Hall, thank you very much for the host. Much appreciated.
That's what he said. Everybody
Hope I got
but
that
the
name
ones
right.
that he's already given orders to.
And a couple other purple cloaks who are doing the same task you guys are.
Yeah.
All right, now that we've handled those 2, because they're not going anywhere.
Fuck my life.
Was there any audible reaction to the
Yeah.
stripper show?
The black dragon screaming, what the hell's going on?
Right, but we're kind of
Well,
far away.
aside from somebody who is mildly pissed off,
Right?
no, you guys didn't hear anything else. There's no reactions yet.
Oh, I wish we had comms. This would be
But we did hear the yelling though, right?
Yeah, just a short yell. It's just
Okay.
louder and more authoritative than most of the other mild shouts and whatnot and barking orders you guys have heard.
Would I be able to pick out from just the fact that we heard the yelling any racial traits of the yeller? Would we know that there's now another half dragon?
Do what?
Could we pick up that it was a half dragon that was
No.
screaming at the top of his lungs?
No.
But damn, that human's got a set of pipes.
Right?
We're like 300 feet away. All right, no worries. Well, I feel shitty.
You should.
Wow.
All right. Are we done shoveling shit on a shingle?
Yeah, about 30 minutes. The sun is just now starting to set. The 3 black cloaks tell you guys that you're free. You can go back to your tents and rest for the evening. There's plenty of work to do in the morning.
Could you point me to my tent? I seem to have misplaced it.
They line up the
I'm setting over the
prisoners.
Yeah, it's north. North is north on the map, right?
Yes.
Way to go.
Figure the sun follows the same rules in this world as it does in ours.
So
Okay.
if
So
it's
it's-
starting to set, all of this is already in shadow.
No, not yet, because it
Not
sets
yet.
over here.
No, yes, my bad.
So-
Moved backwards. So this is all in shadow, where the other slaves are.
Down here where the slaves are.
Is it
Yeah,
summer or
yeah,
winter?
that would be in shadow.
Right.
If the sun's going down.
The area you guys are in is all in shadow as well. So, I'm going to assume you guys will at least exit the horse pens for now. As you guys exit, you hear rumors of 2 more people tied up to stake in front of Resmer's tent.
Aww.
Burn them! Burn! I'm trying to fit in.
So dead.
You hear rumors that it was that champion from Greenest who got his ass beat by Cayenne Wrath.
That dirty bastard.
Don't I blame you for all of this? It is all your fault. You tried to kill.
Can I laugh obnoxiously loud and say something to Malak like, serves him right. He should have died. Trying to play the part.
You're gonna overplay your cards, and they're gonna get suspicious.
I want them to.
Oh,
I'm
God.
tired too? Oh my gosh. I was wondering what kind of entertainment you were a part of.
I'm gonna die
Okay.
strapped up next to a chatterbox. Awesome.
She's over there like weeping and crying.
She won't shut up. She's just going.
It's a nervous chatter.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look over to the half elf. I'm sorry.
She's not with me.
So,
I forgot to turn off the coffee pot.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of aside to Malak suggest that we should do our best to keep our heads down while getting the lay of the land and seeing what the situation is with the other 2. He's obviously
All
not
right.
going to be able to do anything in the immediate future.
so
And we should split up.
are you guys going to split up?
Well, stay in the same general city, but yeah, get different perspective.
All right. So you see the 2 of them tied up next to the half elf as you make
Can
your
I
rounds.
see him?
While you guys are scoping out and making sure that it is them tied to the stakes out front. You guys don't want to be that close, but
Right?
Cayenne Wrath exits the cave.
Yeah, no, right there.
So he exits the cave with somebody else. And they approach the 2 of you.
The 2 of who?
You know, I want to
isn't
know
that the
when
other guy's
Kyan
name?
Wrath first came out of the cave, he didn't notice Kaylee and Melloc.
Huh?
He didn't notice any of you the first
Because
time.
we were over
No,
here.
Asked not
I'm
freaking
We were
Kyle.
over here
Shit.
Yeah.
in the tent.
Because everybody likes me. What's that guy's name? Is that the
Monda.
other dude?
Fulham, yeah, Mondath. That's the
Mondath.
easiest way to put it.
Yeah.
Good old Mondas.
So, Cayenne Wrath and Mondath walk up in front of Dorn to start with. And Mondath looks at you up and down. And I believe it's actually a she. Make sure that I'm...
I don't know. Looks like a cross between Annie Lennox and David Bowie.
Right?
The picture does.
It looks like a she.
It does.
An ugly she. But looks like a
Right.
she.
Labra? David Bowie? Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So she walks up to you,
Okay.
looks you up and down. First, she wants
I'm gonna
to
return the glance. Check her out too.
She looks at she looks at
You would.
Hey, how you doing?
Anyway,
she looks
We're
at
laughing to make it play.
she looks at Cayenne Wrath and says, "Next time you killed someone, make sure they're dead." And then she looks at you, and why are you here?
I was impressed.
By what? your ability to die?
Well, no, I'm not very good at that.
Do,
But
do, 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 do.
I don't lose often, and especially not that spectacularly. I was impressed. Wanted to see what all this circus is all about.
Well, you can tell it to your god in the morning. Who sent you?
I sent me.
So you expect me to believe that you and your friend over there just decided to tag
Friend?
along?
No. Traveling companion, maybe. Her reasons are her own. I'm gonna look at Cyanrath. I came here to kill him. I told you I want a rematch.
So roll your deception.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on.
Does he get a negative to deception because he's almost naked? I mean, does that?
Oh!
Natural 20.
Sorry.
Song is working it. And when all you got is your butt cheeks flapping in the air, you know, you got nothing to lose.
So she laughs and looks at Cayenne Wrath and says, perhaps you'll get your wish in the morning.
You better pray I don't, you overgrown fucking gecko.
They move over to talk to Lydia.
Oh, crap. I'm asleep.
Hey,
I'm
Taylor,
asleep.
we should move back towards some tents.
I thought it was time for 10.
So Mondath looks at Lydia. So why did you come?
This is gonna be good.
Hold on. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, I gotta go real quick. I can hear my son through the floor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He keeps him in a cage in the basement.
I really do, and he might be thirsty, so I have to go refill his water jar.
Tom, I'm the bookie. I've been taking all the bets that Dorn will waste Cayenne Wrath.
Who else placed the bets?
Lots of people, but you know,
From where?
I need to keep my. I'm a respectable person, so.
Careful, she might strip you.
For what? It's all in my head. Shh. I'm a respectable person, and I like to take very good care of the people who place bets with me. Do you want in on the betting?
Pointless.
I'm a
You guys will be out after you're dead in the morning. Who sent you?
Oh, you don't delay.
Don't delay.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Tell her you're looking for a good time and thought Dorn was a quick scam.
I can't say it now. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm just along for the ride. I was curious to see how great this cult of the dragon was. When I heard that there was a strong warrior who had lost once and was crazy enough to go at it again, I thought this might be worth my time.
Well, you'll die in the morning with them. And they just stroll into Resmer's tent, completely ignoring the two of you.
Yeah.
The monk.
So, can we talk to the monk now?
Yeah, it's dark enough. The camp is starting to settle down. Most people are staying next to their fires and or not in the open in general.
Okay, so there are
I'm curious.
there are guards around Dorn and Lydia and the monk.
Right.
Yeah, but they're not far enough to hear quiet conversation.
Can I? What? How are we tied down? Could we like slip out? Like if I disjoint my fingers?
You ever heard of this dude named Jesus who was tied up on a cross? Pretty sure that you're trussed up.
So, if you decide to dislocate your thumbs, you're not going to be able to cast your spells.
Okay, I'm back.
Well,
I
those
can-
that require your hand motions.
Thank you.
What'd I miss?
Not much. Just me being dumb.
Well, they took you into the tent, and all we heard was screams.
That was me raping them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Bear, the
While you're
MLG Pro,
unconscious,
thank you very
walk
much for the
away.
host, man. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a great night.
In your dreams.
No, for real. Like, what'd I miss?
You miss Lydia calling
No,
you a big,
no,
strong
not the
hero.
club!
Call me a what?
Big, strong warrior.
That doesn't work. It
Oh.
goes to Thorny Bot.
Okay.
You're
No,
like
she just basically said she was your bookie.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What did you want me to do?
I don't know. I don't know you, woman.
I replaced a bet, and apparently thus far I'm losing.
So, the half elf definitely doesn't look in the best condition.
Mm-hmm.
You can see evidence of him having been beaten, tortured.
So then how long has he been alive?
Okay, wait a minute. No,
They're
I need to
obviously
write this
keeping him
guy's
for a reason.
What was his name? The half elf?
Leosin.
Yeah.
For Leosin.
Oh my god, I feel so good. Oh, yeah.
Half elf.
Hey, Hataru Daming, thank you very much for the
Is this
follow.
like
Much
fighting
appreciated.
monk, or is this like chanting type monk? You know what? I'm sitting right next to him. I could probably ask.
Yeah, what is your name? Thank you.
Is he awake?
Yeah.
Can't imagine him sleeping.
I'm gonna look over at him. What's up? Yo, monk. What?
You gotta get his attention, dude.
I looked right at him. I'm
Yeah,
tied up.
but
Like
it's
I'm not more
What
than
was
like
the town
from
called
right?
that he was at before? I forgot. I'm not.
Greenest.
Greenest. Okay. So whisper over to him.
Try again, Sleepy.
Hey. Oh, what was it called?
greenest. Leosin.
Okay. So you lean over and whisper to him. Greenest, right?
Yeah.
You're Leosin.
Call his name.
I am Leosin.
And you left some friends behind who had your collar.
What was that?
We
dude's
totally have your choker.
A lot of good it's going to do us tied to a stake.
Well, we're not quite out of tricks just yet.
name?
So what are you doing here?
Well,
Aim for you.
kind of came for you, yeah.
This is actually a rescue.
How's that working out for you?
I got him
What?
right where I want him.
Work out for you. The favor says this. We'll have a better chance if we stick together. Can we count on you when the time comes?
I can't fight.
Yeah, your apprentice, I think, said you were a monk. Are you like the, Om kind of monk, or can you actually?
Monk fight. That's great.
If I hadn't spent all day being tortured, certainly I could fight.
Can you at least ride a horse and escape?
I can run. We'll see how far it gets us.
Hey, Maylock, I think somebody.
Good enough.
But we have one problem.
What's
We're
that?
tied to a stake. We know. Here's what we need to know.
I'll untie us at some point.
Yes. Did you find out anything about the cult of the dragon?
Plenty.
Cool. Care to share?
This isn't the time or place.
Why not? What else are we gonna do? Like sit here?
Escape?
That's it.
Yes, we're going to escape.
Bright ideas for the moment.
You're the ones who came to rescue me. You don't have a plan?
We do. And part of that plan involves waiting for something else to happen. So while we wait, or we can just sit here and bleed.
Resmer will be out of the tent at some point soon.
Okay.
It's not safe to talk.
All right. So you know their schedule. That's good to know.
Oh, he's going to want to talk to you.
Who, me?
Both of you.
Oh, good. That'll be
He
fun.
wanted to talk to you too.
I promise you it won't be fun.
What did he ask you?
All kinds of questions, and they were typically followed by whips and knives.
What was the right answer?
There wasn't?
That sounds like a Tuesday.
Sounds like you just got everything wrong today.
Was there a reason they took you specifically? Like, why are you here in front of a
'Cause
tent?
I know too much.
And this has to do with you looking into them before they ever showed up at Greenest.
Yes. I knew they were going to be a greenist. I just didn't anticipate a full raid.
All right.
Oh, God.
So,
Can you tell us anything about Cyan, Wrath, and Resmir?
How did you know they were going to be a greenest? How did you know they were going to be a greenest?
How did you know they were going to be a greenest? We don't give them one of them. They're going to hate us forever.
All right, so we'll put you two on hold and move back to Kaylee and Melloc.
so we can stop metagaming behind the scenes. How long have you been tracking the class?
I'm sorry. Those are just questions that we can ask once we get out of here.
Drunken Men's Chorus.
Especially since. Bless you.
Hey, Kaylee, I don't know about you. This Cult of the Dragon seems like a pretty cool place to be.
I just really don't know.
If I can see Melloc, I'm going to.
Did you see that song?
Drunk.
Hey, Legion David, thank you very much for the host spam. Much appreciated. All
Do you think it worked? I noticed.
right!
So,
The night time is the right time. I don't know what cultists do. I don't.
Time is the right
about an
time.
hour has passed. Most people have eaten, and they've started retreating towards tents. Probably to prepare for bed. There's very few people out and about at this time.
Yes.
The guard in front of Resmer's tent, one of them has moved off into a tent somewhere else. The other one is making patrols over the whole general area.
Wait, where was the guy who went off to the tent?
He's just gone.
Which way did he go?
You didn't have an opportunity to follow him. However, there's the one guard, and he is covering this entire area pretty much on level 2. There are a couple other roving patrols. There doesn't seem to be any pattern. However, the 2 guards at the entrance of the cave are still there.
So this other guy's just like doing one of these deals.
Yeah, just in the general area.
Rescue.
Mondath and
No,
Kyan.
that's metagaming, and I don't like metagaming.
I don't. I resent it.
Mondath and Kyan Wrath have left the tent and gone back into the cave.
Okay.
So as far as you're aware, Resmer is the only one that you know is inside that tent.
Mm-hmm.
Did I see where they took my stuff?
No.
Fuck. I'm completely unarmed right now.
It's gonna be like a death by Ugu situation for you.
All right, Kaylee Melloc.
Beer. All right. Oh, sounds like our two traveling companions have got themselves on a early morning death watch.
Yes, from all you guys have managed to gather is there's going to be a glorious execution in the morning that might possibly include a rematch between that idiot from Greenest and Kyan Wrath.
So we can either sell souvenirs, make money on a book,
Hey, Papa Monkey, it's
or
going good. How are you, man?
get them out of trouble.
Huh.
I'm kind of partial to making money on
Well, we can't. If we walk around right now, if we do anything right now, we're going to be noticed because everybody else is pretty much settled in.
Yes, but we kind of smell like shit if we stumble around looking like we're 8 sheets to the wind.
There's also not a lot of people out, so this would be the best time to do something too, because you have a better chance of not being seen.
Hey, not a problem, man.
Yeah.
And hopefully in the cover of darkness.
It is dark with no moon.
It's going.
Oh, that's good.
Dark with no moon. Alright, that's perfect for me.
And he still trips and...
Yeah, if I could roll a good stealth roll.
Alright.
So,
we attempt to get a signal board or two on the hill and let them know we're working on something, and then quickly steal some horses and run away, and we can go find our gold elsewhere. Or I'm at a loss.
you know, I kind of am too. So there's a guard roaming here. There's 2 guards. There's a guard roaming here, like in this area. 2 guards right over here.
There. Campfires.
So let's think this through. You guys know you need to get them off of the stakes.
By sunrise, or a little bit after.
So you have approximately 6 to 8 hours to figure out how to cut them down.
Hey, Raw Tiger, thank you
And
very much
then
for the
you
host,
need
man.
a
Much
way
appreciated.
out of the camp.
Wow.
There's 2 options for getting out of the camp.
Well, right, we walk out now.
No. Option 1 is to walk through the front door and leave the camp. Option 2 is to go up a wall and leave the
150-foot
camp.
wall. Yeah.
Those
All
are
right,
the 2
man.
options to get out of the camp.
Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot.
What is
Appreciate
this?
you stopping by, though.
Tower.
It's a lighthouse that magically comes on when Malak trips over his dagger.
So it never turns off, is what you're saying.
Screw you guys. You know what? Get yourself off the damn stake.
I will in the morning.
Hope you get a splinter in your bare ass.
Gosh. Guys?
Hold on.
Yeah, don't do it for me. Do it for the sorcerer who's stuck here with me.
Please? Hey. We're all friends here. Kind of.
Alright. So, well, we have to deal with the one Roman guard. At least. At least.
Hit him over the head.
Kinda do this way. That area? Is there anything in there? That's my piss ass.
Hey.
Is there anything over there?
No.
Okay, so the guards are here. Right?
There are 2 there, yes.
And there's one wandering meandering like this area. Probably the exact path that he's doing. I'm doing that with one finger.
This is turning into a horrible football play.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's about as bad as the Raiders moving to Vegas.
All right. Stop.
Yes.
Jesus.
I didn't put it on that one.
You brought this on yourself.
My guards are there. Where are the light sources?
There are 2 guards there. And there is a guard patrolling this area.
Okay, are we talking torches on poles, on pikes for that general area up here?
There are fire camps inside each of the camps. Some of the larger camps, like this one here, there are 2 fires in here. There's one fire in here.
So we got like cooking fires over there.
You guys are seriously gonna make him draw every single
I just
fire.
what I want to know. Basically, I want to know: is there any in?
The guard walking this area is carrying a torch.
He's carrying a torch, but there's no active campfires like on the ground.
Right by us.
Yeah,
Just-
right by you guys.
No,
Okay.
no, but you can tell from the top of the tent that Resmer's tent, there's obviously fire inside. Because you can see the glow coming from the top of the tent. Not bright enough to light the entire area or anything crazy, but enough that you know there's a fire inside that tent.
Right, but there's also enough ambient lighting that my eyesight, my elf eyes, I can see as if it were daylight right now, right? My roundabout way of getting to
What do you have? What kind of sight do you have?
Right?
You
it's,
should have
what about? I have dark vision, not true sight. So there has to be sub-ambient lighting.
Yeah, so you guys can see in black and white.
Yep. You have black and white night vision.
Yeah, you guys are able to see clear enough to avoid tripping over, obvious stones and shit like that. Like you can walk
Khajiit
as
vision
if it were daylight.
from Skyrim.
Right. So we would also be able to walk far enough away from the guard to where we can see him and he
Yes.
wouldn't be able to make us out. Good.
Hybrid Warhawk, thank you very much for the host.
Fuck is in
Alright. So maybe we catch the guard when he's walking over here.
I was thinking if we can ambush him, tie him up, throw him in the tent, steal his outfit, and at least, if nothing else, go and saw through there. Are they chained or are they tied?
Tied.
With rope, so we could take a dagger and kind of loosen it up for him so he could break free.
Yes, you can cut through it.
Oh, so we could
Now,
walk by
what
and I could throw a dagger on the ground.
What's your plan? Well, yeah, they can't reach it if it's on the ground.
Right.
Well, I
no,
mean, if it's
we can-
behind them, in their hands.
Hands are tied above their head.
Oh, so they're standing.
knock the
Yes.
guard out,
Oh, okay.
steal his outfit, steal his clothes. One of us poses as guard, goes up, preps their rope so that even Lydia, with her dainty little hands and wrists, is able to just rip it off, and they would be free of that and tie any binds so that they can appear that they're still up there, tied and bound, so that then we can then go and create a diversion. And we wouldn't have to necessarily be with them for said diversion.
You know how difficult it is not being allowed to speak right now?
Yes, we do know. We've dealt with it for the
As a
past 20 minutes.
sorcerer- Wait, as a sorcerer, can't I
You need your
use
hands.
Yeah, you have to have your
The
hands
Purple
free.
Barbie, thank you very much for the host. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a great night.
Do you have somatic spells? Or
No, I don't think she
I
does.
thought I did. I don't remember, but I'm just gonna go with what you guys said.
you might? I don't
Ouch.
honestly know.
I don't remember.
Open up your spells and just tap them all real quick. It should give you all the.
Okay.
Let's see, that requires a somatic component.
How do you see? Whoa, whoa.
Chill touch
whoa.
requires a somatic component. Prestidigitation requires a somatic component. Yeah, no, you can't. All your spells
Okay.
require, as far as I can tell so far,
Speaking. Okay.
requires
Some
material.
kind
If only you were a
Yeah.
bard, then you could whistle.
They all
Well, then why
require.
can't you just whistle and have it happen from farther away?
What am I gonna do? Vicious mockery your ropes apart? You silly little rope. You're nothing but a string. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you don't have prestidigitation.
I don't have prestige.
Carlimbo, thank you very much for the host.
Perfect spell to use because
It would
make
be.
the ropes untie themselves. And you could do that from what, like 120 feet away?
Yeah. It's a good
That's
spell. I just have to
useful.
be untied. So I could actually use that as part of the distraction after we get free.
Oh, no, it's only got a 10-foot range.
10-foot range. Okay. All right. Do your guys' thing.
Yeah.
So how are you guys going to get out with everybody?
Logan Irish, thank you very much for the host. Jeez, God, we've got to take this guard out.
Yeah, that's priority one, is taking the guard out and binding, gag him, and
I'd say priority one is having your plan hashed out so you're not trying to make it up on the fly.
Yeah, that
Yep.
too.
then make
So-
contact with the other ones. Let
Cut
them
the
know-
ropes. Tell
Cut the
them.
ropes so they can, and tell them to wait for the diversion.
Yes, and then somehow get some horses over to him. I don't know.
Well, we could come to you guys.
No, because if 3 prisoners that are half naked are walking around in the camp, it's going to draw some attention.
From who? If there's...
Yeah, it's dark, and they'll be freaking out, running around like mad people.
I lost all
Well,
my
that's
shit.
assuming once they find out. Remember, there's not a whole lot of activity save the few guards with torches.
People are passed out in their tents.
Which means you don't even need
Alright.
the distraction. Hint, hint.
Yeah, we don't need a distraction at all.
You just
So-
need to take out one guard.
Oh god, I'm still on the drawing thing.
Upper left-hand corner, make sure you click on the little arrow icon, the mouse.
Yeah, it's not taking away my drawings.
Oh, I'll take care of that.
So I can move up here, but there's those fires, those campfires. I'm saying if we could go ahead and get some horses and bring them around, have them ready.
I gotcha.
Get some horses, bring them around, go knock out the guard, so he can't alert anybody. Then we can go and untie them, get them out, hop on the horses, and haul ass out of the camp.
So, grab
They'll
saddle
think we
horses,
took all of their horses. Yeah,
free the prisoners, and take off.
we can't ride bareback. So much easier.
Not for long distance. Same.
We don't
Well,
need to go very long.
Aside
We
from
just
the
hell out.
aside from the horses themselves, how good is your skill?
Right?
Mine is awesome. I have land vehicles.
Okay, land vehicles doesn't apply to actual horses. That applies
No.
to wagons and other vehicles that would travel on land.
We don't, but we don't need to ride them hard out of the camp. What we need to do is just get out of the camp. We have like 8 hours to just at a slow walk get out of the camp. If we put too much on them, then I mean you have all the equipment that's going to be making noise and it's going to draw more attention and take more time to do.
Yes, as opposed to the butt ass naked Dorn, who's going to lose all of his gear too.
So, throwing bits and bridles and ride them bareback.
That's why I'm trying to give you a chance.
Yeah, I
to get
want to know where my shit went.
right. Why? If we create some sort of diversion, have you guys basically run into a tent and hide and stay quiet while the rest of the camp goes crazy, because the horses are getting out of there, then we might have a chance of, I don't know, going up the wall.
How tall is this wall? I mean that's
150 feet.
no, that's not going to happen.
No rope.
Well, doesn't.
Well, actually, I'll make yours gun.
No,
Well, I
because
have
none of
nothing
us are
right there.
experienced climbers. We don't have any gear to climb a 150-foot wall.
I got acrobatics.
There you
No,
go.
you don't.
No, you don't.
Uh,
So they took all my stuff.
Actually,
Yes.
wait.
Like
how
my
about-
entire inventory now is 0.
Neither do
Yeah,
I.
entire.
except for your thong. You got the thong, buddy.
Okay, hold on. If there's a wall, is there anywhere that they've been climbing up the wall?
No, I have no need to sneak up and down walls.
Mm,
We have the time that we can go.
that we
If we can get a
could climb the
rope.
wall.
No, we don't.
My
have to
gear
climb it.
has
We
a
have like
rope.
we have 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, my
More
gear
than
has
enough time to
rope.
walk out of the camp, sneak around to that tower up there, and drop a rope.
Yeah.
How much rope you got?
I don't
I've got
remember.
rope. I've got rope. I've got
You can
50 feet.
probably find rope around the camp, anyways.
I wouldn't trust rope that I found on the ground.
Okay. I will give
About
you
that. We go tell them that we're got a plan, but we give them a backup plan of being able to break free of their bonds when they
Sill
want to. or if they need
04102,
to,
thank you very
while
much for the
we
host.
sneak out
Flip
of the camp,
Floppy, thank
walk
you very much
around,
for the
go
host.
to that tower and drop a rope.
Oh, crud, you guys, wait a minute. Before we switched over to you guys, the last thing that monk said was that Resmer was going to come out and talk to us.
Mm-hmm. We still got to take out the other one, so hopefully enough time will transpire.
All right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's
Should
wait until
we
after we've been
want-
tortured. That's cool.
Should we be
Yeah.
cutting your bond when
Well-
it's coming out, then I can drop the knife and start slapping you around and be like, ha! You're going to get your ass kicked tomorrow, and I'm going to love it. And then walk away.
That's great. I really hope.
So, option 2. What do you think, Mohawk?
What's option 2? Climbing the
Option
wall?
2, no, walking out of the camp, then we walk around and we get up on the ridge all the way back to here.
Okay,
Assuming-
okay. Math,
Assuming
just
the both
math.
of you are carrying rope right now.
I've only got 50 feet of rope. It's 150 feet.
Okay. That's what I was saying. How much rope do you have?
50 feet.
Maybe if we jump.
Sorry.
So far, the best plan you guys have come up with is grab a couple of horses, start moving them towards them, cut them free, and run. Like a bad
Hey, Kaisanthus, thank you very much for the host.
Can I look
Appreciate
around?
your
Is my
viewers,
shit
too.
laying anywhere?
No,
Like I'm very
it's-
disturbed. Like,
your stuff, as far as you can tell, is nowhere near you.
did they leave my necklace on me at least, or they take that too?
Yes.
They took everything.
They took it.
Yes.
Oh, some motherfucker's gonna die.
So Dorn's not leaving the
Gosh.
camp.
Yeah, he's not leaving anyways.
You see where I'm getting at, Malak? He's not leaving the camp even if we put him on the horse.
Kai, roll a perception check real quick.
Oh my gosh. Oh my shit.
Oh, you're good.
Fuck. That's not great.
So, you did happen to notice that when
Stylus Gaming, thank you very much for the host, man. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a great night.
And Kai and Wrath left, the tenting went back towards the cave. You did happen to notice that Kai and Wrath has your necklace.
Oh, wow.
Ninja Wolf, thank you very
Oh my
much for the
gosh,
host.
it's got all the stuff. It's got my trophies on it. That son bitch. It's got the tooth and the horn and a little bit of a skull piece, and he needs to die.
Kaylee,
I hope-
all
I
we
hope he
can,
holds on to that.
Kaylee,
Yeah,
all we
but
can do is make it to where Dorn can leave. If he chooses to stay here, I mean, we've got Lydia and we've got the monk that we need to get out as well.
Right.
So I would hope that Dorn isn't selfish enough to sabotage the whole entire rescue operation
Wait,
for
hold on.
a
I think we
stupid
need to move
necklace
closer. I think we need
with
to move
a
closer.
couple little charms on it.
They're not charms.
They're trophies.
They're charms.
It's the only thing he has in this world.
It really is. It's like
He's not gonna let it go, and the fact that Kai and Wrath has it is gonna
no. It's just
go beast mode.
to your.
Well, wait a minute. The monk knows where he's going to hit again. He figured it out once. He could figure it out again. And we could come at them with potentially an army. And we could get everything back.
All right.
This is also a camp that seems to have seen some use too. They did build semi-permanent structures here.
Yeah, they
We
ain't
could
going
come
anywhere.
back and get them. Yeah.
Silent Rat's
Any
gonna
idea
die.
or
So,
any,
escape to live another day.
perception of when it said blue dragon from the beginning is coming back? Because that scares me.
Yeah, I
There's,
agree.
Just get
there's
it
no
down.
cave. There's no cave in this area big enough
Big
to
enough,
support
okay.
a dragon. That cave entrance could fit 3 or 4 people abreast, but it's not going to fit a full-grown dragon.
Well,
Can we at least get the guard disabled, bound, gag, hidden in a pile of shit? It's a perfect place for him.
yes.
No one will come looking for him back there. Check the horses and
So, timing his intervals, you guys realize there's plenty of time to just avoid him altogether, loosen and or prep their bonds, or cut them out and get out of there before he comes back around.
he's not who I'm worried about. I'm worried about who's coming out of that tent.
Well, then hurry the fuck up.
Yes, but if he comes back around and sees that the prisoners are not there, he's going to raise alarm.
Right.
So
Oh my gosh,
we
have
need to deal
go
with
through
him.
a beating.
Disabled. It also gives us the ability to walk around a little more freely because one of us will look like the guard. And walking over and checking on the horses is a logical thing a guard would do at night, right? Or am I wrong?
Oh, he's not going that far over.
Yeah, exactly.
But a guard could go and check on prisoners.
There and it wouldn't be
Right.
So,
We're totally fucking with Axis plan.
all right. So Kaylee, can you go take the guard out? Can you do that?
Should be able to.
Okay, if you can take the guard out, I can go bring the horses over here. You take the guard out, you dress like the guard because I can't fit any kind of helmet on my head because I have horns.
Right. That does make sense.
You're a horny Tiefling.
Tiefling, yeah.
Tiefling. All right. Yeah. So while the guard is walking around, am I able to shadow him and wait for?
You could put him to sleep.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, whatever you do, you get one shot to put him out.
You only got one shot.
And you have to quietly.
I know.
His palms are sweaty. His knees weak.
He's weak. Heavy. I knew where that was going.
That was coming. Oh, man.
And he's the bard, and I said it.
Yes.
As long as you don't screw it up like the song, we'll be fine.
I will give you advantage on your first roll.
Okay. Before that happens, do I notice an area where he is isolated with at least a 20-foot radius around him with no other creatures?
This area here would probably be best.
And
Yeah, that's almost 100 feet. I mean, that's like 60, 70 feet.
all right, hit it again. Where?
Just make it happen, bro.
But
Anywhere in this general area.
Okay.
However, I would say this is best because it puts you closer to the wall. Therefore, he's less likely to be found by accident.
Right. Can I do it, or would I have a means of putting out the torch laying around? Is there a bucket of water or something?
You can snuff it out. It's not that big a deal. If you need to, you can just roll his unconscious body on top of it to snuff it out.
That might wake him up.
There you go.
That would wake
come
him
on.
No, it won't.
Fire,
You're cutting off all the oxygen.
And you roll him over on fire, it's going to be warm enough to... All right. I won't argue.
Please don't. Just save us.
You can snuff it out.
Okay. Then...
No, don't snuff it out. Carry it with you. You're pretending to be the guard.
It's a torch. Who
You're
cares?
pretending to be the guard. The guard had a torch. You're walking around with the torch.
Slowly start
All right.
thumping my head on the stake that I'm tied
If
to.
if you're doing sleep, go ahead and roll it.
Just roll sleep.
whatever it entails. There's no save to it, is there?
Oh, I didn't check. I think there is actually. Sleep is. Oh, you only had, or that description is not the description.
Spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8 total. That's how many points it affects. Creatures within 20 feet. You choose.
What's up, dude?
Don't give me medicine now.
Okay. Oh, you burning up. I'll be right back, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's no saving throw for it. There is no saving throw. So you cast your sleep spell, and that guard just falls asleep.
You should put Dorn's clothes on him if we could find him. Strip him down. We can strip him down and tie him to the stake.
That's true.
All right, we only have a minute. So we have to bind him and gag him.
All right, I want to make my way back. Axe, how many horses, after I put the bridle and all that on them, how many horses could I, like, pull
you can
over?
snag yourself 3 horses.
3 horses, okay.
Much more than that, you're not going to be able to control them all by yourself.
That's perfect. You, and the monk. We're good to go. Oh, that sounds horrible. Now that he's asleep, are we able to disable him with gagging him and tying him up without waking him up?
How long is he going to sleep for?
1 minute is all we get.
Yeah, you get 60 seconds. So do you want to waste your time trying to tie him up?
Can we just kill him?
What's he gonna do? Go like, oh, why am I asleep? Why is my torch out?
Can we kill him?
That's even better.
As long as I don't see you do it.
No, nobody's going to see us do it. If I stick a dagger in his...
Yeah, I could I slice his throat while he's
Okay,
sleeping?
somebody go ahead and roleplay for me. I've got to take care of a kid with...
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
I'm going to change
more or
my-
less, Doran's in a position he can't see you. So, yeah, you can shank this guard and kill him without him knowing.
Then I'm gonna slice his throat and tell him have some.
Mom, there's some cups in. There's some cups in here.
And wipe my
You're
blue
right.
and
Let's just use a medicine. You're supposed to get a tape.
back and walk away.
So,
All right, so you've killed the guard. He is dead.
using tables.
Could I do a quick search of his body, see if there's anything else?
Hey, y'all let me know when Ty gets back. I muted him because it's bleeding over.
Yeah. Can I? Is there anything of interest or of value or import on his body that I can find
No.
with a quick search?
No, there's nothing on him at all that is worth taking.
All right, so I've got the horses right here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna meet up with him and tell him that the guard is decided to take a little nap.
All right, so you told Malak the guard's dealt with. You guys gonna go up there and cut him free? Get him on horses? and get out?
Is Kaylee dressed like the guard?
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
would've done
That sounded a little creepy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I would have stripped him.
There's a bit of blood all over that uniform now.
Yeah, but it's okay. What? I slit his throat very carefully. There's no blood.
Okay.
Alright, so- no, I'm not dressed like him. I'm still in my purples. With a couple splashes of blood.
Yeah, but it's dark enough. The two of you could tell that most humanoid races aren't going to be able to see very well, especially those carrying torches around.
Where are the kobolds?
They're all on level 1.
Shit, we gotta make it through them. They couldn't see in the night.
Yeah. I know.
oh,
Y'all think my
more and more
diversion
like
idea
fine.
is a joke, and I'm thinking ahead. I don't think we should undo them until the question is done. we wouldn't know about.
Well,
the question,
we
never
don't
mind.
we don't know about it.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
So basically, Axe is setting us up to get into some shit right here.
I know he is.
Yep.
All right, shaking my hands, ready for a fight. Okay, so I'm gonna go up and I guess start trying to cut him free.
Would we have noticed how beaten and broken the monk is, Leosin?
Yeah, you know he's not going to be
He's
much
pretty
use
bad.
in a fight.
Then can I cast Healing Word on him? Would
Not
that?
without being to the point where you probably might wake some people up,
Why?
because you're right next to a tent that has a black dragon in it.
But if I can sneak up there, I can whisper, and Healing Word works. And they don't have to hear me. I just have to see them.
Oh, it doesn't have a verbal component to it? Most spells do.
It does, but hold on. Healing Word. A creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points. The spell has no effect. Yeah, I just have
It's
to
got a
see
verbal component.
them.
Okay, well, wait. We could come up and get a.
Yeah, I would say just get them out of the area first.
Yeah.
Or if push comes to shove, you can do that first in a fight and
Yeah.
give them something.
All right, let's go cut him.
Not something Kaylee was looking for when he searched him. He was only looking for objects.
Oh, is Kai talking again? Okay,
Whatever.
there we go.
We found you a stick.
Yeah. No.
You can
it
have
count
his
as a
choker.
club?
There's enough weapons floating around amongst of you to give you something to fight with if necessary.
Okay, cool.
It may not be your weapon of choice, but it is something that you can use well enough to fight with.
All right, so I'm gonna go and start trying to cut him loose.
All right, you make it up there, and you manage to cut all three of them loose without a whole lot of...
Issue.
Okay, I'm gonna hand Dorn my short sword.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna help the monk.
I'm gonna
Ready
nod my
himself.
bank, and yeah.
So 1d6 plus 3 piercing.
Oh, I get a +4.
Okay.
I can give him
That's
my
good to
dagger.
know, though.
So
That's
I can
good to know.
whisper something.
All right, so gonna start escorting him back over to the horses.
All right,
No,
you managed to get...
I'm gonna give. You can use the dagger, can't you, girl?
Yes, I can.
All right, you get a dagger.
Yay!
Okay, where's the horses at?
Right over
Yeah,
here
we're
by
fine.
me.
Yep. So you guys managed... So
What's
who's
right
going to ride what
in-
horses?
The monk
I'm
gets a
gonna ride
horse.
with the monk.
Lydia.
The monk needs somebody to ride with him. He is
I'll
the-
ride with the monk.
All right,
Let's
so
see. I'm gonna ask him if he needs. It's not much, but I can give him a little bit of healing.
He says, I'll survive till we get out of here.
all right. Remember, we don't need to gallop out of here. We have to go as quietly as possible.
Right.
Yep.
And
going-
Axe,
think
could
Dorn-
we? So
He can wear some
Are-
bloody clothes if he
are the
wants.
kobolds like over here, or are they
They're in
scattered
that camp.
all over?
They're in this camp, this one, and that one. Just a general area of the kobolds.
Shit.
And that's another tower.
And then this is that guard post you guys had to walk by that had a few purple and black robes in them.
Oh, there's nobody in there now, though. They're all asleep.
No, there's still gonna be
It's
guards.
guard post.
There's not gonna be a guard post.
Do I see any clothing?
Topless Stroll,
That I
thank you
can
very much for the
grab and
host,
put on?
man.
'Cause
Thank
I
you for
still
bringing your
have
viewers
makeup.
over.
No,
Appreciate
not
you stopping
without
by.
very intense.
Shit.
Yeah.
There's the bloody clothes. He can wear bloody clothes, couldn't he? Malak, do you think you and I, since we still haven't been made, should kind of sneak our way ahead of them?
So why don't we stay here?
What?
Why don't we
Stay?
hang? Yeah, why don't we hang back? We don't need to escape right now.
Yeah. As soon as that black dragon thing comes out and sees I'm not sitting there.
He's gonna raise holy
No,
hell
I'm
and
not
start
saying stay.
attacking
I'm
you.
not saying stay right here. I'm saying stay
Over here.
in the camp. We don't have to run out. You three can ride out.
Oh, you two are gonna stay.
Yeah, us two, and we'll
Hey,
slowly
you two
make our way out.
Can you two distract the guards at the guard post?
I have 1 sleep left.
I'm sure we can do something.
Well, I can use my magic, right?
Yeah, now you can.
Yep.
You would draw so much attention.
Yeah.
I would
What's
draw
your,
so much attention.
What's your proficiency in magic casting on horseback?
Oh my goodness.
So no, you can't cast sleep because it requires material components of which you were stripped of all your equipment.
Okay.
All right. Well, no, you could still do prestidigitation.
Oh, that's true.
But that's not going to do much more than
It'll
A
at least
horrible,
keep
rancid,
us.
All right.
nasty smell.
Right, but
Or you
nobody's
can do
gonna
like
come after
lights.
us if they can't see us.
You can do lights in their eyes.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I want to attract everybody
no,
with
no,
lights
no
in their eyes,
lights.
but I could do like a fog rolling in.
No, not with prestidigitation.
Can
No,
No.
think
You
about
can
it.
do harmless sensory effects such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor.
You could totally do smelling salts.
Okay.
You can light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. You can clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. You can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living
She can draw the
material.
blood out, can't she?
Yes.
You can make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object or a surface for
So I
1
can have
hour.
3
Oh!
effects active
You
at the
can make
same
a
time.
color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object or a surface for 1 hour. Could that be a glowing symbol?
Right?
I suppose it could, but I mean,
Yeah.
What symbol?
Of the
Sorry.
opposing, we figured out the opposing dragons, didn't we? So you could put the opposing
yeah.
dragon symbol over here on this wall and like glowing so everybody could see it and draw their attention over there.
she has to be within 10 feet of whatever she's casting it on.
Shit.
Yeah, nope. Let's
Yeah.
let's just get out of here. Let's
Yeah.
Still think,
Try to see.
yeah, we still
just
need
go.
to split off and kind of get up there before you guys. Give us a couple of minutes to get up, and on the off chance that we need to,
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
you can try and cover your escape.
Tracks.
All right, so
And maybe I can find my beer.
Kaylee and Belloc make it to the guard post while you guys slowly but surely make
Can we
your
go
way.
stealth?
You guys could, but you're still wearing robes and haven't been found out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'd be no point to it.
Especially not for me. Knowing the way I would draw more attention trying to go stealth than I would just walking around in robes.
Before, within the time before we told them to start going, can we see how many guards are in the post?
There's 3.
Any of them elevated?
1 black and 2 purple.
Okay. Is the light source any bit in a way that it would blind them from, like in between them and where they're riding out? So they're light blind?
There's enough room that they can squeeze by without being in the light. Yeah. It's
Can
more noise you have to worry about.
Back here.
Yeah, you guys can make it out that way.
Okay. Yeah, that puts us behind the door, right?
Okay.
Let's do that then.
Let's go that way.
So we're just gonna mosey our way out.
You guys are having an idle conversation with guards?
No, I'm not talking to them. I'm
No,
not
we're
drawing
not talking
attention
to them.
unless we
We're
have
just-
to.
Yeah, we're just.
Okay. All right, so you guys managed to slither your way against a wall outside the camp.
Yes.
Whew.
Are you guys going to wait just outside the camp for these other two?
I would think we'd try to get like out of.
I'm gonna go
sight.
back to my mule.
Back to your mule. There's just 2 of them. We just took 2 of the horses.
Three.
And we have the elf.
3
so-
horses.
Oh, we have all 3 horses. Okay.
Better.
Yeah.
So I would have Doran.
Well,
take
no,
Mike and go
no,
ahead,
we
and
wouldn't.
I
We
would
wouldn't
wait with
have.
the other horse.
They wouldn't have all. We would have a horse with us, because Lydia and the monk are
No.
riding together, and Dorn's on one horse, so we would have a horse with us.
That
Haley.
looks suspicious as hell if we're just standing there by the guard post with a horse.
Yeah. So we have the 3. So then, what about either I or Dorn go lead with the monk, and then basically one of us would wait behind for you 2.
No,
With the other
no,
horse.
I have a feeling. I don't know. I don't like that idea.
Okay. So then we wait. I would
Yeah,
say.
we-
I want to. I
would say-
want to find out more about this monk before we send anybody off alone with them.
Oh no, we're
Oh.
taking him back and we're presenting our bounty.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah. So
Hey, easily
Alright,
ignorable.
let's
Thank you
do
very
that.
much for
Yeah,
the
wait
host.
for the 2. I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna be, outside of the camp, not like within spitting distance.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Agreed.
All
We'll
right,
keep an eye
so
out
I
for
guess
them.
we'll just try to make our exit out of the camp.
All right.
Mhm.
So you guys managed to get just beyond the fireside of,
We should have just had them come with us.
and you guys hear an enormously loud noise, which kind of sounds to you like someone yelling.
Run.
Hold on. You said there are 3 guards. How far away are we from? How far am I away from?
You guys
that
are
guard
outside
post?
the torchlight distance, so they're not going to be able to see you yet.
What's my distance?
Say about 50 feet ish.
Don't do it. We'll just keep going.
You don't want me to knock him out?
No.
mm-mm.
Anything you do at this point would cause more.
Yeah, just keep
Attention.
going. What? They didn't
Yeah.
notice you.
And time.
Okay, they're gonna be probably the first ones running out. So
They have.
They're
no
not
idea
running.
what's
They're
going
not running out yet. They can't see out here. They're gonna naturally look back inside the camp.
True. They'll be drawing their attention back into the camp. I mean, as much as I would like to cover our tracks, we might cause more of an issue
It's
if we try to
time
take them
to
out.
go.
I mean,
Well,
if these
we
if
can
these guard if these guards were smart, they'd go ahead and kill themselves
Right.
because how did they let
Right.
5 people out of the
Not to
main
mention, you
gate?
said hold on, you only have 1 more sleep spell.
Yeah.
If something does happen and you do get caught,
Just
I
book
would
it.
rather have that on our side.
Just book it.
all right.
All right, so the 2 of you run, jump, saddle a horse together because there's not a whole lot of other options. Or one of you 2 can ride with Dorn.
Is the tiefling gonna be able to jump that high?
Dude,
They're
I'm like
short,
6'3",
they're
6'4".
Oh, fuck.
Oh, this
okay.
doesn't have anything to do with his race. This is an individual issue
Yeah.
at this point.
Do we need to do an acrobatics check on that?
Oh my god.
No, you guys are fine. You managed to get on the horse,
Can I?
and the 3 of you can take off.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Thank god. Let's go.
Heading back towards green.
I don't think anybody wants to ride Dorn
Can I-
with no clothes on.
So are we done with the yeah, there we go. Oh, we made it all the way back to greenest.
Yes!
Hot damn.
Oh, thank god.
I wasn't sure if we were gonna have to like do a chase or something.
Fist bump, Kaylee.
No.
Fist bump.
I might think about
Yes.
it.
Oh no, no take backs. The
Whoa.
picture's already there, the music is on.
So for the most part, Leosin's in and out of consciousness for the majority of the ride.
Oh no, I healed him.
He's still probably really
Exhausted.
Yeah.
He. Whatever.
Think about it.
Wait, how long is the ride back?
it's like a day, right?
It took you guys the better part of a
It
day to
took
ride,
us-
so it's going to take
yeah.
you the better part of the night to get all the way there.
Okay,
Right.
so if I am on a horse and he's on a horse and we are not actively riding the horse, but we're the passengers on the horse. Would we be able to heal our wounds?
No, yeah, you can
It's-
heal him. It's
okay.
more just sheer exhaustion
Stronger
on
breath.
his part.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he was up
But
the majority of
Intrepidus,
the
thank you very
day,
much for the host. Much
then
appreciated.
survived a
Tortured,
evening
yeah.
raid, and then was tortured all of the following day. So you're talking 36 to 48 hours of just sheer exhaustion on him, on top of all the torture and what that takes out of you.
I was thinking Song of Rest. Give him.
Let's just get back to Greenest, and then
We can all rest.
Happens automatically. It counts.
Well, if you guys are resting.
Right, but he's rested. All right.
I'm not resting until I get back to the town
Yeah, I agree. We ride
Because you're riding.
straight in the morning.
because I'm riding a horse.
Right.
I'm gonna let the horse get tired first.
Riding into the sunset.
Exactly. Riding into the moon, the morning is more like it.
Sunrise. Anyway,
As we ride back, I think it would be appropriate if Malak and myself were exchanging hilarious quibs at the nearly naked fighter on the horse.
I still have my pants and my boots on.
Hey, I
alright?
gave him a sword. You know.
did.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't
gonna
throw it at
point that
them.
sword.
please.
I'm going to point it at the bard and just not
Fall off the horse.
not a word.
He's gonna be like Link.
Just shut up.
Hey, you know what they say about guys with short swords?
Oh gosh. So hold on.
Just remember,
Yeah,
that was
you
your
short
sword to start
scabbers.
with.
That's why I'm not saying anything. I had 2 long swords. Think about that for a second.
Oh, you're overcompensating.
You might want to.
I mean, clearly we could see you're overcompensating.
Yeah.
No complaints.
You might need a doctor though.
All right.
Anyway,
I don't know what the actual number of experience would be, but whatever puts you guys to the 900 points, so you reach 3rd level.
cool.
Yes.
Oh my
Sweet!
gosh, yes.
I'm an assassin! That would be 355.
Whatever. Level 3. I'll take it.
All right, you guys make it back to Greenest.
So we start back at 0.
A bit tired.
What's the next max?
Was there a general store open so we could get something?
Wait,
Well,
where do you do
let's-
experience? Where do you do experience?
Huh?
Well, it's on
Well,
core.
go back to 0.
Yeah, what's the next max?
3.
Yeah.
It doesn't have it on here.
Give me a second.
I don't know what to put it at. I could just put 9999.
2,700.
2,700?
Yes.
Good God.
Okay.
That's okay, because back in the day, it used to be for level 1. To get to level 2 was $2,000.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And shit didn't give you any experience.
Oh man. Whatever. I hit an archetype now.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
More
I
hit
got it.
points.
I'm confused.
Oh, yeah. What's,
So we just put 2,700 where experience points are?
Yeah, you're 0 out of 2,700. You're level 3.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, so when you guys get back, the mayor and the dwarf, I'll make sure that you guys are tended to. Any wounds that you have, the town is kind enough to replace some
My
of your
gear?
lost equipment, such as your armor, your weapons. They're not going to replace your mule, but they will give you a backpack
Wait, his
Okay.
with.
My mule was outside of town. I don't know if I grabbed it on
Yeah.
our way or not.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. That's
Sorry.
Open my
Hey, that's
PDF.
not what he cares about.
No, I don't. I care about the
No,
necklace.
it's, yeah. We'll go back and we'll get it.
What's your
It's
constitution?
important to me.
All right, whoever your note taker is, you might want to get ready.
Oh God. Okay, give me a second. Hang on. I'm still trying to freaking level up. I guess I
No,
can do that.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think a level up.
What are we talking about?
So
You gotta
we
give me
can
a
talk
topic.
about that later.
Are we talking about the cult of the dragon?
Yeah, you're sitting down with Leos and the mayor,
Okay, cool.
the
All
dwarf.
right.
It's a whole lot of you together
I'm ready.
to
All right, let's do
negotiate your
this.
pay.
Yeah, we need.
Oh man.
Um,
Damn it. I didn't take good notes on that.
What the notes was 250.
No, not that.
Oh,
Why they were here? They were gathering loot so that they could raise Tiamat. They
we
hit
never found out
greenest.
why they're here.
Well, no, we don't. We didn't find out why specifically they hit greenest, but like why they picked greenest itself.
Oh,
But
God.
Leosin should know that.
You should.
And we did find out that they are hitting a whole bunch of towns in the area trying to gather loot so that they can give it as tribute to Tiamat.
Right.
Which is actually something that's kind of important. They're trying to raise up the fucking Queen of Dragons. They're trying to get her into this world.
Right.
So that's what this is all about. And Leosin should know more than all of us put together.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm ready. Let's have a talk.
All right. So, you guys already know about the salutes and everything like that.
The what?
The
Hold on.
the salute.
Are we? Able to
Yeah,
talk?
the way that they salute.
So we're not
Oh,
going to be able to
right.
talk to Leosin before. We have to talk with everybody. So
Yeah.
Will you remind me what the salute is?
So some cultists extend their right hand with fingers outstretched to represent the 5 heads of Tiamat. Others curl back 2 fingers to show that Tiamat has hidden strength.
So
Okay,
high
extended
five
hand, fingers outstretched.
and L with 2 fingers.
5 heads of Tiamat.
So high five and a peace sign.
/ fingers curled in.
2 fingers curled in
Oh, 2 fingers.
to show Tiamat's hidden strength.
Okay. And is there a specific placement for these?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, do they hold them out in front of them, over their heart, over their head?
Oh, Heil Hitler.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's the easiest way to explain that.
Yep.
Yep, that works.
All right. Leosin does say that not everybody in that camp was actually members of the cult. The majority of the guys that you saw in plainclothes during the raid are little more than mercenaries or hired hands. Those who wear purple cloaks aren't actually members of the cult either. They're more like pledgelings. Pledges, if you know biker terminology.
Right.
They're initiates.
The ones in the black cloaks are actual members of the cult, which is why they explain their disciplined approach, why
They're
they
acolytes?
command. Not acolytes. Acolytes are those who use magic.
Oh,
They're actual cultists.
full-fledged.
An acolyte is more like a cleric.
Okay. Acolytes.
The kobolds were only there because they respect Resmer's position and authority, and the fact that he is a dragon and kobolds are dragon kin.
Is what? Did you say he was? Resmer is half dragon or dragonborn?
Half dragon.
Half dragon.
Dragon.
Strength. Power. / I like having this music in my ear. It's really cool. I like the music.
Which one?
Turn the music off.
The current.
What? No, don't turn the music off on me. Fuck you.
No, I had
He had the music turned off. I don't know. I don't remember what music is playing. I've got this playing
it's like
in the background.
tavern music. It's like
Oh.
like flutes and stuff. It's actually it fits. It's fitting.
It does.
I've got Disturbed playing, so.
Town music.
Yeah, no, that's not the same.
He also mentions that there was some of the food that the hunters brought in, like most of it was eaten by the cultists and members of the camp, but some of that food was taken into that cave. He's not entirely sure what is there, but obviously something needs to be fed that lives in that cave.
Okay. Cool. What else?
So the cult has been ranging far and wide on small raids to collect treasure. And Greenest was the closest target to the camp. and the biggest of all of the towns that they've attacked so far.
Okay. How did he know?
So he figured out which towns were raided in the area and used it to basically locate a general area where the camp should be. Figured the greenest was going to be the next target, or if not the next, at least one in the near future. So he figured he would stake out greenest and wait until something happened. The raid happened. He attempted to follow the raiders back to the camp, much like you guys did, only he did it a hell of a lot sooner. So he wasn't taken right away.
And then he was caught just like I was.
Resmer caught him.
Oh. Wow.
So Resmer was on the raid?
No, he followed them all the way back to their camp. His goal was to
Oh,
get information
okay.
from the camp. However, he managed to get himself caught, much like two other people we know.
Task Force,
So he
Dirtlewitz, and
he just
HD Graphics, thank you very
repeated
much for the
steps.
host. Much appreciated. Hey, JD50, how you doing, man?
Literally.
Sorry, I was out of my window real quick. You doing all right?
That was helpful.
Did it with no clothes on. So
And I had clothes on, I just didn't have a shirt.
Right.
The prisoners were mostly used for manual labor. However, some of them were actually converted and became members of the cult. Some of those prisoners were overworked and died from exhaustion, and they were dragged into the cave.
Ooh, it's eating that too?
Okay. Damn.
That's nice to know.
There were only a handful of people that were allowed into that cave. Most of them being kobolds, which you didn't see any of in the cave. There were a few of the purple cloaks that were allowed back there, and then a few of the black cloaks, and then obviously Mondath, Resmer, and Kyanrath were allowed in.
So who is Mondath?
the chick, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, it's going pretty good, man. We're just playing some Dungeons and Dragons, so it's not going too bad. How's your stream going?
She's the bitch on the side.
Lots of Kyer, thank you very much for the host.
Nope, Mondath is a human.
Right.
Alright, so Resmer's a half-black dragon, not dragonborn. And from everything that that Leosin has heard, he only showed up in the camp a few days ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Camp did he seem to
What are you streaming?
be higher
He's
up on
in
the
he's in
check?
some position of authority.
Okay.
Yeah,
to the
Kyanrath
best-
was
What's his
answering
face?
to him, so.
To
Oh,
the
yeah?
best of Leosin's understanding, it seems like Mondath handles everyday operations in the camp.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? That's cool, man.
Kyanrath seems to be Mondath's right hand.
I appreciate you joining in on the raids.
You don't
We've been doing a
see-
lot of them
or
lately.
Leosin didn't see him stray too terribly far from Resmer's side. Anytime Resmer was out of his tent and around the camp, Kyanrath was right there with him.
When
Wait, so Cyanrath is Resmer's right hand.
Yes.
Okay.
So is this the
Whoa.
of the
Now, you're
Black
doing
Dragon?
Resident Evil, is that on console or is that on
Resmer's
PC?
No,
Yeah,
it's Black Dragon.
Resmer's a half black dragon.
Right, but is this their only camp?
Support
Or
is
this
everything, makes it all
this
much better.
in other different areas led by different?
Leosin has no idea.
Can we ask Leos and point out that it seems odd that somebody would do this, go and find out what he found out on his own, and ask him who he works for? Or who he's seeking out the information for, because if I remember, you said that he is not a
Oh, that's cool, man.
resident of the town.
You play any other games on
He had
PS4?
recently shown up prior to the attack.
And why is he did?
So, who ordered him or suggested he go there?
I'm a monk. I do as I wish, and it happened to be that I showed up to a town shortly after one of the attacks. Started looking into it and realized it was a bigger issue. It wasn't just the one town.
So then this is
What they felt orchestrated and plotted, which in itself would make you assume that there's a leader, an organization behind it. So I wanted to find out who they were.
Okay, would I know what he told them, that when he told them up on the pole?
Sweet, man.
That he knew.
I play
Greenish was
Destiny. I've
going
got
to be attacked?
Titanfall 2, and I play Wildlands. I
No,
haven't
he
played
straight up
Titanfall
told
2
everybody
multiplayer
that,
yet.
even though, like,
yeah.
Yeah, I got Mass Effect 2. I haven't played it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
that he could, yeah.
he knew Greenus was going to be attacked. Necessarily next, no, he did not know that for sure. It was just an educated guess.
Right.
Can I ask if he thought it was prudent to share that information? Because it seemed like the town was caught completely off guard.
Well,
If
it sounded
not,
like
why?
he told everybody that would listen, but nobody
Well,
listened.
no, he didn't. What if I had raised the alarm and it didn't happen for 2 or 3 days? Then they would go back to what they were doing, and when I did raise the alarm and it was for real, they wouldn't listen.
Then that's on them.
You ever heard of the boy who cried dragon?
No, but I heard of the boy who cried wolf. And
The only reason he was kept alive as long as he was and not executed was because Resmore wanted to know what he knew.
Oh.
Okay.
why would Resmer suspect that he knew anything?
Because he followed him back to their camp.
Are they afraid of anything?
Just gonna throw it out there. So did we.
And he was trying to keep that camp a secret, which is why everybody was being executed in the morning.
Okay.
Which is why he planned on talking to your friends throughout the night.
That's what he gets for eating dinner, like, way too long.
Right.
Get that shit in before you stuff your face. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
All of the treasure went into the cave, which you guys obviously know at this point. But
I have too, man.
you
I've
guys
just
don't
been, I
know how much
watched
is there,
so
but
one
best you
person
can
play
guess is there's
multiplayer,
a lot of
but
treasure from what
I
they
haven't
were
watched
telling me
anything
about
else.
Jones.
Okay, so you don't know what they're.
And none of it ever came back out.
Right. So what do you plan on doing next?
So next, go up on Night Hill. Pays each of you your 250 gold that he promised you.
Good shit. Adding that to the inventory right now.
Can I
He also holds a large ceremony the same evening, praising you.
Yeah, I played a little bit of the other ones. I didn't get too deep into them, but
We're heroes.
bestowing you guys with titles that don't exist and things like that.
right?
Cool.
You
What's
know,
my title?
Can I roll
being a mayor.
check to see if he's hiding anything else, or was he
Leosin?
just
No, he was. It's pretty. You can tell he's pretty blunt and honest. Like just
Good.
upfront. Like this seems to be something very serious to him.
right? Which
I'm the new Duke of this house, right here.
I so want to steal the title that I heard on Critical Role, the Grand Poobah Dat.
Oh, that'd be rich.
Yeah, no, not gonna do that anyway.
So
I got a title I don't care about.
over the course of the next couple of days, John,
Play
Casey,
Destiny,
your money,
Titanfall. I
well,
play
anyway, they managed to get together
Battlefield
the
1,
majority of
Wildlands.
Doran's lost gear.
I
saved
just
from
picked
the
up For
they just
Honor.
can't manage to spare any.
I've
That's
got
okay.
I just picked up
don't care about
Horizon,
Madison
and
showed
then the
up
Mass
one
Effect,
morning while you guys are eating breakfast.
and then I've got Breath of the Wild on the
And,
Switch
he's
that
like,
I need to
"Okay,
play more of.
after you guys
And
have
then
played all
every
you've done
Monday
for
I do
me
this
personally,
D&D.
and for everything you've done for the people of Greenlist, I hate to ask any more from you, but
I'm gonna ask.
it's
Your princess is in another
extremely
tower. Here we go.
important. And I
Is
dare
the
hope
mayor
that you
asking
can.
this?
No, this is Laosin. Yeah, the monk.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He's like, I dare to hope that you can aid me one more time. I need you to return to the cultists. You know your way around
It's
it.
fun.
And if the
It's a
cultists
little-
are preparing to conduct another raid, or a
Little
large
hard to
body
get
of
up-
them marches
hold up.
away, or anything substantial is carried into or out of that cave, I need to know. So you do not have to engage them. If you have a chance to get in the camp and look around again, that would be perfect. But, you know, I don't want you guys risking capture again.
Yeah.
Agreed. So why aren't we building an army? We understand. We have the information firsthand there. Why aren't we getting groups together to attack?
I need someone to keep an eye on it. My plan is to travel north to El Tyrol and to speak to a paladin of Torm. His name is Froom, Paladin Froom of Torm. He also has concerns over the cult of the. And if I can convince him that this is a serious threat, he may come back with more paladins and hopefully a militia in tow.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, so his name is
Run
Prune.
that by me once again, because it kind of sounds like you are asking us to, I don't know, do all your dirty work while you get to sit back and not have to put yourself in danger. Considering that 2 of our people can't really go back to the camp.
Hold on a second. Typing this name out for.
Thank you.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but
I
Doran's
really-
face is definitely known by everyone there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I-
Lydia's.
Ew.
I'm not asking you to go into the camp if you feel it's too risky. However, you know, the cliff overlooking the camp, just keeping an eye on it. I just want to know if anything big comes in or out, or if a large group of people leave.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to move you guys to the world map real quick.
No bueno.
So he wants to head north to this town up here,
Okay.
Gotcha.
where the paladin is located.
And he wants us
And-
to head back to the camp.
Right. What's this
Yes.
paladin's affiliation?
Torm.
The god of Torm, justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else, no other group or faction?
Usually that's enough.
Do we know him to be?
Okay.
Now, aside from him being the,
Paladin, right?
a paladin, and his god is Torm, which makes him
Just technically, but
Okay.
there can always be a wolf in
That's not what I'm worried about. It's
My mule has all my shit.
going off to meet some guy that
Find your mule.
may or may not come back, and he's putting it all on a hope because he's a paladin. And
so
his gods-
Torm is the god of courage and self-sacrifice. Is a lawful good god. So these
Hey,
guys
Torm,
are
I'm your god.
They are as good as they come.
I honestly
Right.
don't think this cult around raiding and trying to bring back, dragon. So in a way, I mean, I wish we were the ones going and delivering the message, but it would be good to have an eye on.
Well, like I said, Doran can't go back there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, we can watch from afar. Have to be like
That's what he's
in
asking us
camp.
to do. Watch from afar.
Right. Okay, so if we don't
if
do
it
then
helps, I'll give you guys each 120 gold at the completion of this. Which is either when you bring message to me in Elturel, or if we return with the paladins, whichever comes first.
Okay.
That is what you were offered by the caravan for your guarding them, plus 20%.
Can I converse with one or two of the other people and throw it out there that, great, we accept, we go and camp out in the woods outside of town for a couple of days, and we go and meet them and say, yeah, we didn't see anything. Easy 120 gold.
I'm just gonna raise my eyebrow at him. You've met me, right?
Chuckle. You're funny.
If it helps.
I'm not saying it to suggest you do it.
He
I'm
doesn't.
saying it to point it out.
So Leosin,
I
he's like,
realize that.
before I take off, if it helps,
Yeah,
Leo
it's a pretty good game.
immediately,
It is a
I'm
little
not expecting
bit
the cult
different
to
to
make any major changes
get the
in
hang
their
of, but
plans relatively soon.
Then go get
If
you.
you,
and it's fun to play with
What do you
people.
need us to camp on the site for?
just in case they move, in case they decide to hit a new town. What if they decide to march south and into Am? Then the paladins won't follow.
But that's neither here nor there when the paladins aren't going to know that when they move. And by the time that we come and get to you, they've already moved.
Yeah, but at least then they would know where.
Right.
If
Oh,
they
we could
disappear
meet them
in the
halfway
woods
even.
around-
We're not going to
Yeah.
be close enough to hear where they're moving.
No, but
No,
we can
but
watch
you can
the
see
direction.
direction of travel.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. You're offering a lot of gold for something you're going to have to blindly trust us on, and the information we're going to give you at best is not very helpful.
Well, we know we can trust Dorn at the very least.
Thank you.
I'm not saying this to be this. To be,
No, you're trying to play devil's advocate, and
no, I'm not even doing
respect
that.
you
I'm
for that.
Hey,
I
Drink
don't-
Sector, thank you very
I
much for
don't-
the host, or
I
Drin
don't
Sector.
trust that you are telling us the whole story. I'll be blunt.
No
told
one
her
ever
everything I
tells
know.
the story. Moloch, why don't you go ahead and ring in on this?
Well,
Hang on, he has to switch his voice channel.
I had a feeling.
no, it's working.
Oh, okay.
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't see the point in us going back and watching over stuff. I mean, we should just go ahead and go and talk to the paladins ourselves. That's my opinion.
Oh, I didn't add enough health to myself. Oh my gosh.
I mean, am I wrong that the paladins are going to have to go off of your word unless you are holding something back? And if that's the case, then
I mean, Paladin Froom and I know each other. We discussed the Cult of the Dragon, but
well, what did you discuss with him? Tell us more about the Cult of the Dragon.
I've told you everything I know about the cult.
All right. I need a bed.
Go get your beer. We'll take the job.
He's snorting his beer? What?
Go get your beer. We'll take the job.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's his face? What was his name? Let me get my notes. Zorn? Not Zorn.
Ooh,
The apprentice dude.
I did not write that down.
Nissim. What, right?
Give me a second.
I thought you said Nissim. Nessim?
Nessim. Waladra.
Yes.
Spell it. Spell it.
Spell it. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, is he hanging out anywhere close by?
Yeah, close enough.
What did he say he was?
He's far enough not to intrude on the conversation, but close enough that he can keep an eye on Leoston so that he doesn't disappear again.
Okay.
Nice.
Can I excuse myself from the table and try and get a little more information on who Leoston is and who he works for? That's all I can think of. Didn't just
Yeah, that's a good idea. We can keep him busy talking.
be like, oh, I want to investigate this. Something else is up. My spider sense is tingling.
I don't think anything else is up. I think he wants us to keep an eye on it. Tactically, it makes sense to have a scout watch an enemy.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Although without a way to communicate a warning that,
Signifiers.
No.
So he tells you that himself and Leosin had been all over the area. Leosin did have an interest in the raids that were going on, although he never really let on.
I want to ask him how did he meet Leosin, because I think Leosin's just a fabulous guy. Nobody.
Fabulous.
Leosin's a monk from Candlekeep,
Fabulous.
which is known for its monks and giant-ass library, and a cleric named Catterley, who is probably the best. Also, the world's first and possibly only dwarf druid.
And why are you chasing him around? Because it seems like
Because
funny
this is-
that you've been following him around and then he runs off to the camp. So
This
Okay,
is part of my servitude as a monk, is to follow him and learn from.
Okay,
It's called
okay, we're in Greenest, and he's wanting to go south to that marker.
He wants to go north. He
Yeah.
wants us to go back to the camp.
Right.
How far north? El Toro?
Yeah.
Shit.
2 days
Okay.
travel?
Yeah.
3 days travel? It took us half a day by horse.
The thing is, there's not going to be any scouting of this camp. We just took 3 prisoners out of this camp. They're going to come out, and they're going to come out in full force.
Well, he's not expecting us to go right away, so we can wait a bit. and let
No,
things
but
go.
what I'm saying is nobody needs to leave. We need to.
They're gonna be changing their operations.
The problem is that I see, and this is just,
I think
the dumb guy at the table. They know where we're from.
Right.
What?
They know that we've taken the monk. Do you think maybe it would make sense to get us? Or are we just not that important?
I don't think we're that important, but here's the issue. They've run out of places to. Remember, he could figure out where they would attack next. The next place should be some they haven't attacked before, because they need as much gold as possible to raise their dragon now that they're.
Good point.
but-
guest on Greener
but-
Screen next. What else is on your list?
But well, hold on. They okay, so they captured Dorn and Lydia, and the very next morning they're going to execute her and him.
Mhm.
They have this monk for days tied up.
Oh, they were planning on executing the monk at the same time.
Yeah, all of us were about to die.
Okay, never mind then.
I don't.
But the monk.
No,
had-
I get where you're going. I was worried about
kept
that, too.
alive.
And the monk was only kept alive for the duration of that day.
Right. So technically, he was on the same time frame. We were caught.
You guys were just caught later.
Right.
Okay, I misunderstood. I thought you said he'd been kept alive for.
Days.
Like 3
He
days.
survived the morning.
As
essentially.
opposed to an
Right.
immediate execution.
Right.
Only
Did
kept
he or
alive
did he
by-
not survive a day? Like survive through a sunrise?
Is there any
No.
significance
No.
to? Is there any significance to the day that they were going to do whatever, behead them or kill them or whatever? Okay.
No, there's no solstices, no harvests, no holiday.
Okay. So then we need a list of.
Okay, so yeah, what towns has the clan raided so far, outside of Greenest?
Greenest is the largest town in the area that they've hit. in order
Right.
to get bigger, they would have to go to, or
Darkos?
even to stay on the same size, you would have to hit Burdusk, Iramor, or Easting.
Okay.
If they're sticking with closest.
gonna-
Okay, so why don't we all head north towards El Turel, and we'll head towards Burdusk. That way, and Greenest, they can have scout parties in Greenest. Like around the area to watch and see what's going on, and we can go up with the monk. Because right now, even if we did scout the camp, if we went to the camp and scouted the camp, and he's up in El Turel, if they started moving, we would not be able to get word to him soon enough before they hit the next town anyway.
Right.
Let me ask
So-
Leosin point blank. What do you think's going to happen at the camp? What's your concern? Are you concerned there's going to be another raid, or something else?
No, I feel like they've run this area dry. They're going to move.
Then why are they still here?
Well, because they just ran it dry 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a big camp. It's
Why
going to
weren't
take
they
time to
camping?
break it
Why
down.
weren't they breaking down the camp then?
No, they're stationary because of that cave.
Cave?
They've been feeling so much of the gold.
Yeah, and it said that
Into the
it looks like they had
And you
fortified
said-
it.
Right, over 5 minutes you never saw a face?
Then
Unless that cave opens up to another place. Then in that case, they could move camp. But
Then why not
Alright, man. You have a good one.
go back and
I appreciate you stopping by. I'll look you up this
figure out
week.
a way and we go
Look you up
see what
tomorrow.
the hell's in that cave? Because I think that's what you want. You do that.
Alright,
we do that
guys.
for you give us a couple of days, and you pay us 250 gold each.
I'm not going into the damn
Why?
cave. You
Well,
kidding
you
me?
can't go there anyway.
Yeah, I can't even set foot anywhere near that freaking place. I'll sit on the sideline and watch.
You could hold a rope and
You both
pull us
will.
back up. The cave is at the bottom of the 150-foot cliff. We go in, we figure out a way, sneak around, and under the cover of night, when there are the fewest amount of people around, there's only 2 guards covering the entrance to the cave. Granted, we don't know what's inside.
Okay,
We
hang on,
drop
hang
down.
on, hang
Yeah.
on.
250 gold.
Let's do this. I'm gonna look at Leosin. Give us a few hours to discuss it. Let us talk it over.
We'll call it and
Yeah,
come back
exactly.
tomorrow
Like let's
or next
just
week.
give us a few hours to talk it.
I appreciate it, man.
Over the week.
No, D&D is kind of hard to get into it, but
when
Right
we
now.
next week.
Yeah.
I'll be streaming some normal video games throughout this week, so I'll be sure to stop by yours, man. What time are you streaming tomorrow?
Gotta call it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
no worries.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
She was getting off earlier tonight than she normally does. So,
That's
That's
fine.
okay.
It's like 1:40 in the morning. Right
yeah.
Yeah.
You're good.
What? It's only 10:40.
I'm still shocked that
That's
you gave
because we're awesome.
But I know.
So what time are you streaming tomorrow, JD?
I don't think he wants it back. You were kind of.
I see, and I thought Kai would be all for going back. He has himself a half dragon to kill.
I do,
But not without backup.
but I want to do it smart. Like,
Yeah.
With another
I would
match.
like to survive afterwards.
I am willing to take this guy on, and I have a feeling that if we get into like a battlefield
All right,
situation,
sounds
where
good.
there's 2 groups
Let me
clashing,
make sure I'm following you on
and
Twitter.
I can pick him out, he'll do the one-on-one with me.
Oh yeah.
And if
Yep.
that's the case, I'm
I'm following you. I got you, man.
But
I'll keep an eye out.
So while Axe is still here, this is officially we do get to level up, correct?
Yeah, you guys will all be moving to
yeah,
level 3.
dude, my critical just got improved. If I roll a 19,
So-
it counts the natural 20.
Now, Axe, I did have a question. It says hit points at higher levels 1d8 plus your Constitution modifier per rogue level. Is that so? I just roll a 1d8 and my Constitution modifier to it, or do I add?
Yeah, so every time you level up, You're gonna roll on a 1d8, add your Constitution or your modifier, Constitution modifier, and then add that to your total hit points.
Okay, I did it right then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
You too, man. Have a good night.
Next
Right.
level's gonna be good.
I'm gonna mess with your character sheet real quick.
Okay. Whoa.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Oh, yeah.
You too.
Night.
Hey, I appreciate everybody
My
stopping
skills
by
just
for the
got a
stream.
shit ton better.
I should be
Yeah,
streaming
noticed.
tomorrow, probably playing some Destiny
Not
with the
only
new
that,
Age
I
of
learned
Triumph.
3 more skills.
Be on PS4, so if you catch me around, send me a
And I
message.
get
Maybe we can
the
game
most
together. Thanks
useful
again, and we will talk to
part
y'all
of
later.
being a bard.
Have a good one. Good night.